Alrighty, Peter, we are live. We are back. It is the quarterfinals for the Worldchess league.Live. And none other than Peter Hornsby to give us the rundown, the critical analysis, the important information that none of us seem to know. Or we should know, but we don't. So Peter's going to give us the rundown. Welcome back, Peter. How's London treating you with that lovely winter weather?
Yeah, it is pretty sweltering. I wasn't going to do this, but I do have a fan right next to me. The idea is when we have proper commentators on later, I'll switch that on with you in the background. It is sweltering in London, and it's why we've actually it's 10 o'clock in the morning. It's why we're starting the stream early, so it's actually you don't actually see me sweating on this thing. But yeah, welcome everyone to wherever you are in the world. Welcome chess.com TV. Grateful to have the World Chess League featured on this channel. For those who don't know, the World Chess League is sponsored by chess.com with a $3,000 prize fund. It's open to all teams across the world. It's a team rapid play tournament that goes across the seasons. If you want to get involved with next season, I'm putting my email address in the chat. So today we have the quarterfinals, and as Andrew's got the league table up there, so the top 8 teams out of nearly 100 qualified. So those teams are Chess Club Politica from Serbia, who finished first in the league. Then Chess Club Dragon from Serbia. Iran Pro from Iran, Dundee City from Scotland, and Chongqing Mistilan Yangtze River. So those two teams are playing against each other, which we're just about to watch. Dundee City A against Chongqing Mistilan Yangtze. Durham University alumni, who got knocked out by Team Iran Pro last weekend. South African Chess Hub, and then Wiesla Wadowice make up the top 8 teams. So it's each team plays one match on chess.com. So 2 games back to back. One is black, one is white, with 10+5 time controls. So 10+5 with a 5-second increment. The rules are that if there's a draw, then the team that finished higher in the league season will win the match. So with this game we're about to watch between Dundee City A and Chongqing Mistiland, if it's a draw, Dundee City will qualify. There's 12 minutes to go before that. I'm just going to put the game link in the chat, so you can watch along as you're watching our commentary, whether you're at home or at work. Don't worry, we won't tell on you. And yes, we are in for a cracking day of chess. So just a little bit background of the 2 teams. So Chongqing Mistiland, if I start with them, they're captained by Kevin Fan out in China. For those who know anything about Chinese geography, Chongqing is a city basically in the middle of China, which has a huge river going through it. And they have made up several talented juniors. When they join the game, I'll say who they are. Dundee City are captained by David Finlay, and they've got some extremely strong players and title players as well. Dundee City is around an hour north of Edinburgh. So what's really great about this league is that it brings teams all together from all over the world who wouldn't get the opportunity to play each other in any other context. So it's been a really fun season, but it's serious as well, as there's serious cash prizes up for grabs. The tournament was actually founded in 2020 when the pandemic hit, and chess was played online, and it's really boomed since then, and it's been featured on Sky News and the BBC as well. Anyway, that's enough of me talking for now. As is our tradition, before we watch the matches between 2 teams, we have the national anthems. So Andrew, if you could do the honours of playing, I think you've got it down as first the Scottish national anthem. We say Scottish, obviously it's a song of patriotism for Scotland as they're part of the United Kingdom, but we let them have individuality sometimes, and then followed by the
brave words there.
I was going to say there, swerving away from politics, but we let them have their own song for this, and then followed by the Chinese national anthem. So Andrew, if you could be DJ and play.
On its way.
O flower of Scotland, when will we see your like again? That fought and died for your wee bit hill and glen, God stood against him. Proud Edward's army and sent him homeward to think again. The hills are bare now, and autumn leaves lie thick and still. O'er land that is lost now, which those so dearly held, that stood against him. Proud Edward's army and sent him homeward to think again. Those days are past now, and in the past they must remain. But we can still rise now and be the nation again that stood against him. Proud Edward's army and sent him homeward to think again.
Short
Lovely.
and sweet and to the point.
Lovely stuff. So I emailed both teams 5 minutes ago because it was 10 minutes to go and no players had joined. I know both captains. and they're both really reliable. I got response though from one of them saying, "Thanks, Peter. I've sent a reminder, but I think strong players, unlike myself, hold off for fear for conceding prep opportunities. Best wishes for a successful weekend." So,
Really? You're going to prep
yes,
in 5 minutes?
I didn't know about that. Like, you join them, and I mean, everyone knows before this who each player is because we share the names of the teams and what their usernames are.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the pairings can change instantly. Like, for those who don't know, the players are ordered in chess.com rapid play ratings. So you can be paired 5 minutes to go with someone, and then a second later, someone stronger than you could join on your team, pushing you down a board, or someone stronger on their team could join, pushing your previous opponent down a board. So, but I think a lot of it is psychological, because if you think that you're going to win by default, and then your opponent's bringing a 2200 or a GM at the last second, it can be quite demoralizing. But it's also like I'd say it's like pulling a parachute when you're jumping off a plane. Not that I've ever done it, but if you wait for the last second to get to get the thrill of it. But if you do it too late, there's a risk you suddenly disconnect just before a match starts if you don't join in time. but it causes a lot of embarrassment, and also causes a lot of stress for the team captains.
Well, here we go. Here we go. Some numbers are coming in. Well, that's going to be a cracker.
Yes. So Guxi Juan. And yes, one of the other rules about this, just for context for everyone, is that each player that plays in the quarterfinals has to have played at least twice in the group stage.
I thought it was 3. Did we change it to 2?
That was last season.
Okay.
That was last season. But this except one player.
Hey, Mr. Willenberg, thank you for the crazy sub, man. What's crack-a-lacking? Now, Kenny Willenberg, as you can see, has just given us a sub all the way from Cape Town, sunny Cape Town. And I know why he's here. He is waiting. He is waiting for the South African team to play. Chess Hub, if I'm not mistaken. Peter will always correct me because he'll probably say no.
Absolutely. So this is one of 3 games we've got. Oh god, wow! It's only 3 minutes to go on this. So we've got South African Chess Hub against Chess Club Dragon from Serbia. We'll follow this one, and then it's Wiesla Wadowice again from Poland against last year's champions and current holders Chess Club Politica. Yes, do support the channel, Chess Heroes. They have Andrew's put up with me for the last 5 years, streaming this league extremely loyally. So do support their channel, and we're grateful for chess.com as well for the Chess TV time. Going to put you to one task, Andrew. What are you able to put those? Yes, you already put the polls up. So
yeah,
no, Andrew. Andrew, I didn't say who will win. I said who do you want to win?
Who will win? I like to be precise.
Well, that's not precise. That's a different question. But, okay, well, do fill in that poll, people.
Get involved, man. Get involved.
Predictions, yes. Get involved indeed.
So Peter, this is as commentators we start to panic. It's 1 minute 45. We have 2 versus 4, but we know the story. And at least 40 seconds there's going to be a bounce of players.
Actually, so you actually made a point. So the actually made a point for once, Andrew. The rules of this is that each team has to have a minimum of 4 players, and if they don't, then we're in the situation where defaults may be awarded either on board or on match. Dundee have just got their 4th player. Well, I've got a little bit of time. I will just run through the Dundee teams. So Ripoll on board 1, that's Richard Polashek. Board 2, Giant Mutant Octopus is Andrew Wright. That very, very long username, which I'm not going to read out, is Declan Shafi. on board 3. And Puracat is, I don't believe he's actually from Brazil, but he is an eligible player, and his name is Ian McDonald. And
This is not looking good, Peter.
This is not looking good for the. It's not looking good for the Chinese team. There might be a disconnect. In which case, what I will do is we'll just have to see on that. I'm going to try and see if we can set up a friendly match to cover.
This is not looking good. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3. Well, this is a great way to start a quarterfinals, right?
Oh, goodness me. Yeah, I think that was a connection issue there, which is a shame. So Dundee do win that on default. But what I'm going to do is, if you just give me a second, I'm going to try.
Attention, we are being followed.
Getting followed, getting subs. It's all going down while we all have. Well, it's like
Attention, we are being followed.
It's like what's the best way to put it? It's like shucks. How do you put this? I don't know how to put this.
Yeah. Well,
this is a chess thing, isn't it? I've got a perfect way to put this. I've got to share the story with you, Peter. It happened in South Africa. I've got to share this with you. This is exactly, well, not exactly, but very similar. So the SA Open, as you all know, I was doing the DGT boards. Deep Sea Baby. I was doing the DGT boards for the SA Open. In the last round, now I want to ask you from a chess playing point of view, right? Last round, you're playing on board 1. You're half a point clear of the field, right? And all you need is literally a draw or a win in your next game. And the opponent that you're going to play is not one of the top 10 that you've played all tournaments. You're actually playing someone a little bit lower. So the chances of you winning are very, very high. Okay? And you're playing board 1 for your SA title. In England's case, you'd be playing for your English title, right? So the tournament rules clearly state that the round starts at 9. You've got half an hour to be at your board. And if you're not there in half an hour, you are defaulted. Okay? Now, as a player, in that situation, what do you do the morning of that event? You know you got to be there at 9. Okay?
Well, so if it's what you do or what you don't do.
No, what do you do? What is the one thing you make sure 100% that you do for that round?
You turn up.
You turn up, right? But you kind of make sure that you turn up 15 minutes before so that there's no issues. There's no, I got stuck in traffic or, I was in an accident. You make sure you're 100% there, which means, like, let's say it takes you 30 minutes to get to the venue. You make sure you leave at 8 o'clock in the morning, right? You make sure you get there at 9 o'clock. Like if 8 o'clock in the morning something goes wrong, you got to quarter past that. You got time. Round 11 of the SA Open, potential SA champion to win it does not turn up in time. Does not turn up. So board 1, live on DGT, you do not pitch for your game. Now the problem with that is it throws the tournament completely open because now boards 2 and 3, now hear this for a combination, boards 2 and 3 are now playing for the SA title because if they win, they become the SA champion. Problem is board 3, no offense to his opponent, but board 3 is playing a weaker opponent than board 2. Board 2 is playing an IM basic, well, not an IM, I think it was a CM or something, but he's playing a top-rated player. Like, he is, and the worst part is that top-rated player is not playing for the SA title. He is out of contention. Only his opponent is, right? So now you've got the two boards playing. Board 3 finishes in 30 to 40 minutes, destroys his opponent. Thanks very much for playing. I've got the points on the board, leaving poor board 2 with everything to play. 5.5 hours later, Peter, 5.5 hours later, this guy from, let's say from hour 2, right? So after 2 hours, the position is dead draw. Dead. Absolutely. The only way you're winning is if
The amount
someone.
of times I've seen you commentating saying this is drawn, this is drawn, this is dead drawn, and then
Yeah,
it's not
no,
dead
but
drawn.
this is the beautiful thing. It was dead draw for 3 hours. The opponent pushed to win, not making a mistake, but just enough to edge him closer, and his opponent just found the right move every time. Just held the position, just held the position, just held. After 3 hours of them prancing around, pushing, I mean, it even got to the extent that arbiters were coming to the DGT board. Please watch for five times threefold repetition. Watch for this, which I was already doing. Like I was already doing that, but like it became intense. They went on and around, and the arbiters were like, they must have played a threefold. I'm like, no, look, there's the position. No, this. See, the king's here, not there. And you're having debate at the GT, at the monitors while they're playing on the boards. And I mean, I felt sorry for the player that, under the circumstances, you really wanted him to win. You really, just because of the fight, the heart, everything that he could do to win that match, just went against him. And well, I would say went against him. He drew in the end, but like the draw wasn't enough. But this was all caused because one player didn't pitch up. And I don't know, maybe I'm a bit wrong in saying this, but like it's the same scenario here. You're in the quarterfinals. You don't get your 4 players out. You don't get your 4 players out.
I just had a note from the opposition captain that it was the time zone. So when I set this up, I always say what it is in UK time.
Yes.
Because I cannot go around translating to every single time zone that we have.
Yeah.
Though unfortunately they miscalculated they miscalculated the time zone. So they thought it was an hour later. What I thought we'll try and do, Andrew, is I'm going to try and set up an arena for your club. So encourage everyone watching to join Chess Heroes.
Come on, Kenny. I know there's a few of you there sitting at the house watching. You might as well play some chess while we wait for the chess hub game.
So
Come on.
We got a bit of a gap for the next game. So join this club. I've just put the I just put it in the chat, and I'm just going to set up a club arena. I'll make it not rated. So chess. So I'll just put it Chess Heroes Arena, 12th of July, and I'll set it to last. So 3 + 2. Oh, it can't be an hour. It has to be half an hour. Start time. I'll put it to start in 6 minutes, and press create. And yeah, I've copied that, and I've clicked join. So
have you?
Yeah, you can all get involved.
You're going to post the link. Oh, there's the link. Okay.
Yeah, there's the link. So get involved.
I'll even get involved. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not commentate and talk nonsense?
It's unrated. So Chess Heroes Arena, please join. Starting now. Unrated Blitz tournament. Involved. Big smiley face.
Oh, did we do this? Let's go to here.
If you can invite anyone else, Andrew.
I'm busy with that as we speak.
I think you need at least 3 players for the for it to work. Otherwise, you and I will we'll just play friendlies. Okay. Yeah, we start in an hour for the next game. Yeah, I think is even if Chongqing did play and win, then because of the time zone. If they played in the semi-finals, they would have to play at 1 a.m. on Monday morning, because there's it was the only way it could work with the scheduling tomorrow. So it would have been a tall order. But yeah, it is a pity that then that is what we all sign up for when it's online chess. Let me just see that I've done the announcements. Here is.
Typical, everyone's quiet. Gab Master,
Yeah,
Willenberg, and Co. I know there's a few of you there. Come on. Let's get cracking. Please, someone join. Would be nice. Anyone to join.
Publishing the announcement. Okay, announcement confirmed. All right.
That's what it was. Da da dee da da da.
Yeah, so if you're watching this, you want to play, you want to beat me and Andrew up, just first click on the Chess Heroes club page above, and then go to the link for the arena, and it'd be so often, Andrew, isn't it, that we run streams and then the teams are all there, and then people message you saying, "Oh, challenge me, play me."
Yes, and then when you put something up, there's no one. They're like, gone. Yeah. Like I can guarantee you, like during the South African match, someone's gonna come. Will you play me?
Someone's gonna message say, "Challenge me, bro."
Yeah. No, dude, can't you see I'm analyzing?
Yeah.
It is funny though. It is funny.
Yeah. It's still you get to save some of your analysis for later. But I always find your contrast between your analysis at the beginning of the stream, the end of the stream is remarkably different.
We call that fatigue, doesn't it?
Fatigue, yes. So it's 11:30 in South Africa on a Saturday morning. What does everyone usually do there at that time? Is
probably shopping.
Shopping? Oh, not really.
I don't know.
They're awake at least. They're awake at least.
They're awake at least. Obviously, you have a few, for a lack of the best word, you have a few bubble-us oaks on a Saturday morning. Being Friday night, being the binge night. And it's very nice weather out here, so I'm pretty sure some braais are going to get going. The rugby's on at 5:10 this afternoon, so the Oaks are going to get their biltong and beer in before the match.
What you mean the chess hub match?
I was referring to the rugby match, but I think
what? Oh no! What, really?
Look, I think it might be a bit early for biltong and beer for the chess hub match. To be honest, might be a little bit early.
Well, we don't encourage drinking. Only drink is this, which is water. Definitely water.
I'll raise your water to a Pepsi.
Oh no, we don't, other brands are available. We are going to see some.
Good day, gents. Massive thank you to Peter and Chess Heroes for all the hard work in running and broadcasting this amazing tournament. Hey, Grey Old Wizard, that's always good. Come join the arena, Grey Old Wizard. You got like 2 minutes to join it.
Yeah, Paul, if you can join the arena just for a second. And then quit it when we have 3 people. We can start. So we've got 1,800 people watching here. If you want to play some chess, let's get involved because
get your youngsters involved. Like we don't care. We actually we want to do something.
It will finish in half an hour. So it's a
quickie.
It's a good warm up. It's warm up. I actually chess.com licenses. I do have 2 accounts, so I could technically sign into my other account on my phone.
I can do exactly the same, but that just
No,
seems like so much.
You know what's going to happen is that we'll be paired against each other, and then
I'm gonna play on my phone and my
we're going
mouse.
to get banned on chess.com because we're rating inflating ourselves by beating ourselves.
Yeah, I think it might be a suspicious Chess Heroes TTV versus Chess Heroes Comp.
I don't know. That's the ultimate sort of Jekyll and Hyde, isn't it? Like that's the which of Andrew chess personality? There's Andrew the streamer against Andrew the chess player. Yeah, fair enough. So Grail Wizard, for those who don't know, he's the captain of
Raiders detected.
Hey!
Enjoy your stay.
Oh, Andrew, bloody hell! Sorry, you're when you say A, you're.
Did it. I'm so sorry.
God.
It wasn't supposed to be so loud. My apologies. Are you okay there?
Okay. All right. I was gonna press play a friend, but I'm not really sure. Are you my friend? I suppose maybe. Okay.
Welcome, Chess Dojo. It is Worldchess league.Live. We've had very interesting developments. Unfortunately, Chinese whatever. What's her name? Zhang Wang thing. Whatever.
Chongqing Misty Lang.
Let's do Misty Land. Misty Land versus Dundee. Unfortunately, the players didn't click join or something. Well, it was one of those.
They thought that the time zone was in the wrong place, so that's a pity. Andrew, are you able to? Shall you and I play a game?
I can send you a challenge if I remember how.
So can you do it not to the? Oh, I've not actually got listed as a friend. I'll send you my my profile. Can I do that? Have it unrated because I'm in terrible form at the moment.
Is that your username? I just need your username. Oh, come on. Copy link. I do this. Paste. I'll take the link out. Take that whole thing out. I'll take. There you go. 3 minutes flat. Now, how do I make it? Oh, there we go. Unrated. I'll even make it a random color. How much time would you like, Peter?
Should we do one game 10+5?
Yes, we could do one game. Well, now you see. No, it doesn't want me to do it. More time controls. Yes. 10 minutes. No, not 40 minutes. Peter might kill me. 10 minutes, 5-second increment, and random color, send challenge, waiting on opponent.
It says 3 minutes unrated, but okay.
No, I didn't select 3 minutes. I told it 10 minutes. But okay, we'll play one quickie, then we'll fix it. Okay, never mind. We'll fix it now. How do I do this? New game. Start. Play a friend.
Attention, we are being followed.
We're being followed. Thank you, Sunyal Chess 1996. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome. Like it to have you. Hello. Yes, it's very good. I don't want the blitz. I want a 10-minute control. But now if I go here and I say more time controls and I say 10 plus 5 and I go here 10 plus, there we go. Now we got it, Peter. I got it. Are we allowed to kibitz while we play?
Sorry, I didn't see the challenge. Hang on.
No worries.
It says it says it's taking longer than usual to connect.
Oh, it's you.
yeah, it's me. There's nothing I can do about it, unfortunately.
No, you're just going to wait patiently. It's okay. Patience seems to be the order of the day today.
Chess is streaming. Oh, I was in chess.com. Great. I can actually see. Oh, I don't mean it. Yes. Fine. Yes, got it. Okay, cool.
Oh, no, I'm white. Oh, all right. Off we go into the London. Are we allowed to kibitz? I think we should be kibitzing.
Allowed to what?
Kibitz.
I don't know what that is.
You've never heard of kibitzing?
No, I haven't. Is this a double or nothing thing or something? What is it?
No, it's when you just talk to each other constantly during the game, either just
Oh,
talking
right, God,
nonsense.
it's actually a word. That's actually a word.
Um,
Is that in like the Merriam-Webster dictionary now? Is that going to be like a word of the year after like Riz and got the assignment or something?
well,
It's actually a thing.
kibitz was there way before those other things. I'm not even sure if
Oh,
this
God,
is
no,
right.
yeah, not even.
I'm
not.
this...
I'm going to do knight takes here, aren't I? No.
yeah, please do. Let's
This
swing
is
the knight.
hang on, this is. Wait, is this is rated?
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It says.
I said no rate. You see, it's chess. I'm blaming chess. I didn't put rated on here, and I really didn't put rated on. I promise. I would never do that to you, Peter. I'm too nice.
Oh. God, you know, I worked so hard just to scrape above 1700, and then now.
Well, you could end up winning, and then you'd be even better. You see.
Hang on, you've gone up to 2. Yeah, you've improved a bit, haven't you? Nearly went knight h5.
But you only even if you lose, you're only losing 2 rating points.
No, it says I lose 9.
What? The
yeah,
thieves.
Yeah, if I win, I get 55. But
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, wow, we both got more than we bargained for.
What am I going to do here? I don't want your queen to come in. I don't want you to play g5. You're going to play g5 anyway. There's not much I can do about it. I don't want you to. Do I care that you play g5? I don't think I
Do
care.
I care?
This feels wrong on so many levels, but I'm going to do it anyway. This feels wrong, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Yeah. I just want to just go and try and sack everything. Takes.
I'm working on it. I'm thinking, depending what you do, depends what I do next. Why would you do that? That's my bishop.
Yeah, and if I take it, I get it with check as well. So
that's if I allow you to play these horrible moves. Okay, let's do.
You see, if you castle queen side, then I get slightly worried, but you're just going to completely. Why is it called kablitz? Like,
it's kibitzing. It's when you talk to your opponent. And...
Yeah, I know what it is. But I knew it. Thank you. I'm not asking for a definition. I'm asking for an origin.
Isn't it? It's either kibitzing. Yes, I stand corrected, but it's German, I think. But I stand to be corrected. No, what am I going to do here? I know what I want to do. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. Oh, stuff it. When in Rome, do what Rome does.
Well, I've only got a choice what to take it.
Let's go. Isn't this a nice place for my pawn to be?
Yeah, I nearly played G5 there. Well, actually, no, hang on. G5's all right, I think. Is it? I think it's okay. Might be some problems later, but
only later.
Might be some serious problems later, but for now, yeah.
I actually analyzed bishop takes g5 and your king has to move. I forgot the queen could just take the blinking bishop.
Yeah. All right, look after yourself.
And before I played g5, I wanted to play h4 first. And I was like, there's no difference between h4 and g5. And this is the problem with analysis, right? Is you go, there's no problem with this move. I will just play this one. No, analyze it properly, and you realize that g5 can be played. I need to make this difficult for you. Ooh, that's not nice for you. Do I? I can. I don't know if I want to. You're going to bring your queen in. I don't want you to do that. Check. Just because you're going to bring your queen in. I don't want to play the move I must play. Let's go shut. I'll go back to my corner. My naughty corner. Oh my gosh. That looks like my queen's getting trapped. That's not good. That's bad. That's bad.
What was it about, trying to take a free pawn? I'm not even sure.
I should have just played queen f3, not queen h5. But okay. We will attack because we can.
Can I even afford to wait a move?
Don't like any of this, but anyway. This is not good.
I'm not in the mood accelerating because I just know I'm going to mess up being a queen up on what 2000.
Hey, Bretto, the Rocco. What's up, man?
Nearly went knight 94. That would have been amusing. Yeah, hi Brett. Good to have you here. Oof. I mean, still even.
Yeah, the queen h4 was a horrid move. Okay, so now. Oof, this is not looking pretty.
Attention, we are being followed.
Hey, Fogger, how's it going?
That's a clever way of doing it. Yeah, you see, instantly when I'm winning, then I stop talking. I stop kibitzing or whatever.
Run, Forrest, run to the dark side. Can't even play for time because it's like 5 minutes. I've got to run. I've got to run.
Oof. Does that actually get you? It doesn't quite.
No, there's nothing there. It's just desperation. Oh. Well, I can't do that, but I can do that. Desperation is all over his face. Desperation.
That pawn on h5 is so annoying.
Hey, Foggy, how's it going? I'm doing well. How you guys? Andrew, blame you. I, Andrew, blame you being a technical staff of SA Open for your downgrading chess. I haven't played in a while either. Oh my gosh, this is not. Oh, pawn. Pawn is good. Pawn is good.
Yeah. Okay, let's not think of anything out of context.
Pawn is
Andrew.
good. I like pawns.
Yeah, that's different to what you said, but okay.
Yeah, no, I mean, I get you. Oh, I just got it.
God, you're sparkling from today, Andrew.
My interview was good. Oh, thanks, Peter. Brad, I really appreciate that. Yeah, thanks, man. Well, you're going for my pawn again.
Is this a job interview? Was it?
Oh no, they interviewed me for on the DGT boards.
Oh yeah, I saw that. It was. I never knew something so simple could be made so complicated by you.
It is very complicated. It's like this chess game. It's not easy. It's complicated. Someone didn't send me the memo, which is, I don't want you to take my pawn. Leave my pawn alone. My pawn has feelings. How to hold a queen with a bishop. What easy lesson. Okay, I suppose my pawn's going to die. There's not much I can do about it. Don't really want it to die, but it's going to die. I must let it go. I must make peace with the death of a pawn. No, man, stop it. Why? Why, Larry, why? I believe the children of the future makes the pawns pass away. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. I don't know how this... Ah! That's a pin! I missed the pin. Oops. I really like my bishop initially. Okay, check. This is not good. This is bad. Shucks. I have to go here. He's going to go there. He's going to go there. Run, Forrest, run. I don't know where I'm going to go. I don't know what to do. There's no checks that I have to worry about now. There's no way that I go to do. I don't have pawns to fight with anymore. All my beautiful pawns are gone. Okay, so let's just put my rook here. No, there's no limit. No. There's no limit. There's no limit to reach for this guy. Oh, damn, he saw it. I was hoping. Oh,
I was going to play h3.
Well, that's exactly why I put my rook there. I was like, well, maybe he gets distracted, you know.
Yeah, well, I'm not kibitzing and playing chess do not go well. Oh, okay. Yeah, little check in there.
So I'm trying to make this interesting.
Oh, can I? Yeah, I think I can.
Oh no! Did I just give my work away?
No, but can I queen before?
Oh, yeah, I don't. That wasn't what I was looking for. I'm looking for something else. What was that player's name that was down and out? And we did a clip of him where he came back
Larry,
from.
Yeah.
Oh, Larry. Larry.
Yeah. I think this is.
I mean, this must fall into a Larry moment.
One of a phrase of snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. Which,
Oh. None of this looks good.
But you know, I do get 55 rating points if I win this.
That's okay.
I just hope that. How much do you lose?
14, I think.
Only 14.
I know, right?
How can you? What? You only lose 14 to lose to someone.
Yeah.
40 or 14.
1-4.
Wow. Oh, that's generous. Oh, no, it's not stalemate.
Yeah, I also thought when I pushed the 4 there, I'm like, oh, this is stalemate. No, it's not. Damn.
No.
Oh, you're kidding. Oh. This is annoying. You're just going to play a queen and mate me over there. It doesn't actually... Wait. Wait. It doesn't matter. I needed my... I mistime played this. Did I? No, because H3 was always a problem. Okay, no, you can have the win. My own fault for trapping my queen. How naughty am I?
Wow, so I'm on 1799, and I would love to get above the 1800 mark again, but I know when to
when to hit and run.
Yeah. Shall we do one blitz, but make it sure it's not rated? So okay. 5 plus 5. So for everyone waiting, so we just got a gap before our next match. Actually, let's see. Anyone in the chat? If you want to comment in the next 60 seconds, if you want to challenge Andrew. I'm
not trying to give rating points away here.
No, I said friendly. I said friendly. So. If you want to challenge him, I mean, you're not going to get points if it's friendly, but I've just beaten him, so he's obviously there's obviously a chance for you all. So I put his profile in the chat, and
poor Andrew, he's a guinea pig.
Yeah. So there's Andrew's profile, and if someone wants to challenge him in the next minute or so, or if not, I will. Andrew challenges me for a 5 plus 5. Take a break from playing and try game review. Yes, I always love looking at game reviews when I've won things. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? Like the
no man.
Well, I had a really good chess coach. I'm not going to name when I was much younger, and he would go through analysis of games, but this is sort of back just before computers were being used like widely through chess. So we do it through notation, and he'd play in his local league. And by coincidence, all the games we went through, showing openings and things that he played, were always games in which he won. I always found this very, very surprising that you only showed your wins and learning. I mean, I remember as well in different contexts. There was a couple of friends of mine signed up at school to join a golf club. Not like exclusive club, but like they go out with the headmaster and play golf. And it was supposed to be sort of a training session, and all it was the headmaster just playing golf himself. And so now look at that drive, kids. Yes, look at that. That's how you play golf, and that was just that's what they're paying for.
All right, I'm sending you a challenge, Peter.
Okay, yeah, no one there. 3 minutes unrated. Oh yeah, very good. Oh wow, I'm white again. No, sorry, it wasn't. No, I was black before. Yeah. I think Andrew's frustration will be if he's going to wipe the floor with me in this one. I always remember. Did you? I don't know if you do it in South Africa. Do your primary schools do they learn French, or what's the second language if they learn, or is it
No,
Is it Afrikaans?
we do Afrikaans, Zulu, Xhosa.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. Whichever language it is, you have these exam papers, and then they give you an example. So so they show what the question is and what they are, what they're asking, and whether it be a listening test or a written test or a comprehension or whatever. And it always used to infuriate me when it was like um the question would be something like the example question would be like so this what color is this car, and it would be in French, it would be the person says rouge, and then like, well, obviously yes, the answer is red. That's really, really easy. But then when the next question comes in, it's like, what color is this car? And it's turquoise, and you need to know what that is in French. And like, well, you're not obviously going to do that. Why did you not make the example one the real one that counts? It was that's why I did not go far learning another language. So yeah, so oh gosh, I nearly just no, actually, can I do bishop? No, yes, bishop takes bishop, pawn takes. Yes, I can. Yes, I can actually. I think that works. Oh yeah, just do that. That's a boring way of doing it. Promise my bishop get trapped. Oh, it doesn't quite.
Nasty.
Well, I'm actually in good form this morning. I was playing in front of an audience more often. I don't know. Maybe after, if I win a couple more, I can start my own coaching scam thing. And then people very quickly realise that, hey, you're not the guy that played on stream. No. Can I confess something to you, Andrew? Chess confession. In that last game, I didn't actually realise that moving my rook out of the way and letting you take that pawn was going to lead to me trapping a queen. I didn't actually realise that until. But that's the thing, if you grab something that looks nice and shiny, and it's not.
Yeah, I should have just stuck to my original plan.
And yeah.
But I decided my original plan wasn't so great.
I mean, G5 was actually a better move because I can defend it. That was the thing.
No, man. Stop it now. I'm trying very hard to push pawns in the center, and you're stopping it. Ooh. No, I'm not getting a pawn. I refuse to hand over a pawn.
Okay, it's like I come up with one big plan, one big shifting. Oh god, I got 22 seconds left. And then suddenly. Oh, this is no increment, yeah?
No, it's an increment.
Oh. Bother off. Okay, I'll just have to desperately swap pieces off then.
I've got a nice. Ooh, come here. And that pawn I am grabbing.
No, I made the move. You run out of time for making the move.
The server did not receive your move in time.
That's a good feature of chess.com, I've got to say, because the yeah, that's a good feature of that.
All right, I think it's almost time for anthems and stuff, isn't it? No, it's only at 12:30. How did you get this right, Peter?
Yeah, what I did originally was, I gave a bit of gap so we could talk about the teams, and then excuse me, and then play the anthems, and in case things lasted a distance. So I did space it out nicely, and we do get a nice 3 hours on chess.com. So yeah, let's have a rematch. Let's rematch that.
All right, rematch it is. At least I haven't lost much.
I always think chess.com are lying when they say good game, especially like when if you play any of the long play games.
Yeah.
You get those emails. It's so annoying that after you've lost, you get emails saying good game. White won by resignation when you like, no, it was not a good game. Yeah, but politeness is key to the chess.com strategy. But it does annoy me. Dickens is this? Have you actually calculated how many? You don't need to calculate it. You work out on your profile how many games you've actually played on the platform. Must have been the thousands.
Yeah, I've played tons. I'm not sure what the
do
number
you,
is.
Do you ever play Football Manager?
When I was young, I played lots of Football Manager. I don't do it, so I mean,
yeah,
I haven't done it in a while.
You're a former addict. No, fair enough. It is extremely addictive. But do you remember when it was like yes, Andrew, if my king was on G8, then yes, he'd be threatening checkmate.
It wasn't the purpose of the move, but it worked out well.
Yeah. So do you remember when like you would play, or at least when I did, like you'd play like 4 days straight, and then like it has a little comment section underneath just saying like yeah, maybe it's time to have a shower.
Yeah, I remember those things.
Yeah, remember the little addictiveness, please call your family, or, or things like that. I think chess.com should do that. Remember there's that South Park episode where the boys play Guitar Hero.
Yes.
And they finally reach level 1,000,000 or something, and they expect some sort of big sort of reveal, like what's the game going to do when you reach level 1,000,000 or something, and it says, "Congratulations, you have no life."
Talking about was it you said South Park, eh?
Yeah. Oh, well, careful, Andrew, careful. We no, but go on. But like,
no. I think it's The Simpsons. I think it's The Simpsons that. So, all respect to Diego Jota, a talented player that we lost too early, but it was The Simpsons, ironically, that had an episode that he passed away in a car crash. I mean, The Simpsons is ridiculous. There's a lot of these episodes that they've had where these things happen. I'm not sure if it was The Simpsons or South Park, but between the two of them, they're always predicting something that happens in real life.
True. I mean, fiction gives life its form, but for the content that they produce, oh, hang on, sorry. Okay, sorry, hang on. No, is it my move?
No, that's mine. It's mine. I just don't know what. I have no idea what I want to do, which is a problem.
Well, it's a story of my life. It's fine. These. That E6 pawn. might have a bit of pressure on it at some point. Might have quite a bit of pressure on it actually. Yeah, after this one, we if you can through WhatsApp web, show the interview Paul Wilson did on Cape Town TV.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm running out of time here.
How the dickens do I defend this? Oh. Oh, hang on. Yes.
Ah!
Yes.
He gets away with it too.
What a find. What a find.
Desperation. Time is of an essence here.
Oh.
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 Am I winning? Yes, I'm winning this.
Oh, come on. You're just gonna sneak a win because you're a pawn up. It looks so nice. Fat Swaparama was so. All right, how's your technique?
Not good.
Oh, I think you do bully away through. Which one? Which one out of four do you move? Oh no, I'm gonna have to move one. No, I don't think that was the one to play. That really wasn't one to play either.
No, time was not enough, not outside there.
I'm just gonna yeah, okay, fine, yeah, that was interesting. That everything just swapped off like, goodness, when you're pawn up. Yeah.
Now you asking me how to do this interview thing. Hold on.
Okay, so just while Andrew loads that up, we're going to our I say a second game. Will actually be the third quarter final between Chess Club Dragon from Serbia, and they are playing South African Chess Hub, and I am just going to get the link for that so people can watch it at home. But before that, Andrew's going to play an interview with the South African Chess Hub captain, who was interviewed on Cape Town TV, talking about how special this tournament is and the opportunity it's given for young players in South Africa.
South Africa's junior chess team will take on UK-based Orrington on Sunday in a vital playoff match on chess.com. A win will secure a place in the top 8 of the prestigious global online tournament set for the 12th and the 13th of July. Each match features 4 to 8 players playing 2, 10 and 5 rapid games. Speaking with our sports reporter Nico Baba, coach and captain Paul Wilson says it's a key opportunity for youngsters.
The team are super excited, very keen to get the team into the game. These guys, the team is made up of youthful, exuberant players that just want to play chess. And this finals playoffs on the weekend gives them an absolute brilliant opportunity to showcase their skills internationally. So they're super excited. They've been playing and preparing months for this tournament, whilst playing in the tournament as well as all the other events that they participate in. So yeah, the team is excited, ready to go, and I know they're going to do us extremely proud this weekend. These players, like I mentioned earlier, they are season, although very young, they play regularly. Chess is an individual sport, in its principle, but when we play in a team dynamic, it just makes it so much more exciting because the players are representing not just themselves, but their teammates, and there's a lot of competition amongst the young players to strive and do better. There's a competition amongst the team itself. In most tournaments they play each other. Each player has their own way, their own technique, their own style of approaching these tournaments, and I think because of the experience, we allow them to approach it in their own way. They do work with each other and assist each other in terms of their preparation. But yes, I think each of these players are so well seasoned at playing both online and over the board that they take opportunities like this in their stride almost. But yeah, the excitement is there. They're proud to be representing us and looking forward to the game on Sunday. We definitely can't wait. It obviously does add more pressure in the team environment. There's this will and desire to succeed and to go with your teammates forward on this journey that we've had. So of course there's a lot more pressure, a lot more stress. But in any chess event, any chess match, the pressure is always there, and these youngsters just show incredible grit, incredible talent and skill despite the competition, despite their opponents, to put their best moves forward. So I think from that perspective, the excitement is more the thing to just calm down and focus on the game ahead. Our opponents will be tough. Most of the opponents have been tough in this championship. But our boys have risen to each round and given their best and done. Made me extremely proud to be the team captain of this group of amazing talented learners. And I think the pressure is there, but they're amazing. They just support one another, and there's a great camaraderie despite the normal competition amongst themselves. So we've actually completed the group stage. This is the first preliminary playoffs to make it to the last round of 8 teams. In terms of the teams, looking forward to that. The next round of finals, they're played broadcast live on chess.com TV. On the same channel where the greatest of chess players in the world play, like Magnus Carlsen and Carol and the rest. So for these young players, it's an amazing opportunity to get this international global exposure whilst they're playing.
Okay. Well, there you have it. There you have it. There's not much to say to that, is there? All right. I suppose I'd better start getting ready for, the match that everybody's been waiting for, I suppose.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's get those. Let's get those anthems playing. And Andrew, if you are going to sing, please mute yourself before.
I mute myself on stream. That's the beauty thing. No, I'm gonna get something. Say again.
Nothing.
Why? Where? What happened to the South African link? You didn't say. You see, the South African don't have a YouTube channel thingy here.
Oh, sorry. I will.
It's fine.
No, I'll get it. I'll get it now. Hang on, sorry.
Okay. Are you gonna send the Shozaloza one or the actual South African one?
I will send whichever one is on the directory, which you. It's this one. Yeah, I'll do it on WhatsApp web.
Okay. Good.
That is in WhatsApp web.
Okay. Got you. Copy link. Paste.
Help.
Now I've got to wait for the stupid ads. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, perfect. All right, we'll do that one. We'll do the Serbian one first. Anthems up. All right. See you in a bit.
Amen.
upcoming internationals.
And we are
South
back.
Africa's junior chess team will take on UK-based Pettswood and Orrington on Sunday in a vital playoff match on chess.com. A win.
There we go. Sorted.
Lovely. So we have 12 minutes to go. So with this one, Andrew, I don't know if it's going to make your computer explode, but we have a Google Meets for this match. So obviously, fair play. Don't want to go too much into it, but it's very important that this match is the players are joining a audio and a video call which I'm running. We should have Vicence joining us. Vicence Bill, who's a very good chess player, to join with the commentary. Oh wow, gosh! So just suddenly just a couple of a GM and a couple of IMs just joined for the Chess Club Dragon team. Goodness, they're not worried about joining early to worry about their opponents prepping on them. Goodness, the wow, we got 5 title players there. I might as well just run down who these players are, so when they watch the stream later, they know that they got their shout out. So on the, Andrew might be able to tell us a bit about the South African chess club players. So JD Academy is James Dinham.
South African
Baba,
champion. He is now the SA Open champion. He won it last week. So he's the South African champion at the moment at 22 or 23 years old.
He's not a title player.
Not yet, no.
Wow, yes. Well, congrats to him. And then Baba Yaga, the bogeyman, is Waylon Brander. And then Seaside Sunset is candidate master Regan Palmer. Statham is let's see, is FIDE master Matvey Rogov. So that's the South African team.
That's that Rogov is a Russian that's living in South Africa at the moment.
Okay. Then the grandmaster for on board 1 is Subech Yan. That's JS 20,000. Then the Savicic is Vlatko Savicic. Goran Az is Goran Arsevic, who is an international master. Then on board 4, it's Slavisha Milanovic, who is yes, Slavisha Milanovic. Okay, yes, I probably could have guessed that, but you never know for sure. I'm also just checking their eligibility as well. Then PF Klux is Sijan Bagovic. Okay, that's fine. I might as well just look up the strongest player, because we do have title players, non-title players alike. So the Grandmaster, let's see. Yes, we've got a Wikipedia page. You only make it in chess, not when you get your titles, is when you get a Wikipedia page about you. Not all Grandmasters have them, but wow, okay. So Jan Subelic, apologies for mispronunciation, 20 years old. Wow, is the youngest ever Slovenian Grandmaster. He was only 15 when he got it.
Wow.
And at the 45th Chess Olympiad in September last year, he was part of the Slovenian team, finished in 9th place overall. Wow. and in December 2023, finished 16th in the European Speed Championship with a score of 9.5 out of 13. So that is a serious. So up against James Dinham on board 1.
Hello.
Hey, Evan
Serious
Chins.
competition. Say, good to see you.
Oh, sorry. That was meant to be a test. Sorry about that. I'm just
No, that's
testing my
fine.
I'm testing my
No, that's
microphone because it didn't work before. Hello. I'm
That's
back.
fine. Good to see you. So welcoming Vicente Bill, who's our long-time commentator. Are you in France at the moment? Are you in
No,
Scotland?
I'm in Brussels at the moment.
Oh,
For
Brussels.
yeah, I'm doing a traineeship here in Brussels. So I've moved again. I'm out of the UK, but maybe back soon. I don't know. We're moving all over Europe these days.
Ah, congratulations. Well, good for you to join us.
Yes.
I've got to say goodbye because I've got to manage the I'm going to mute myself and I've got to manage the video call as well on
Yes.
Google Meet. Andrew, I'll send you that as well, but if it's going to destroy the stream, then don't do it. But if you can,
I'm gonna keep the stream stable.
yeah, keep streams. Okay.
Also, I'm also worried with the fact that there's youngsters in the
Okay, yeah.
South African team. Let's not have
fine.
any issues.
That's fine. That's good. That's a very good point. That's a very good point.
I mean,
Okay,
I would love to show the world the South African champion. I would really like to show them that, but I think from safety point of view, probably wise not to.
Yeah. That is fine. Okay, all right. I'll see you guys on the other sense. Have you got the game link? Have you?
Yeah. I'm waiting. I'm in here.
Yeah. All right.
I see everyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. I love you got your mix set as well. Okay. See you on the other side, guys.
See you on the side,
again.
man.
Ciao, ciao. Hey, Evan James, how's it going?
How's it going, Andrew, man? It's been a while. I don't know, like these days it's always like it feels like such a long time when we see each other and like commentate together. Like it used to be like every other week, and now
Yes.
it feels like
Now it's like
there's months going by, and like life moves on, and all of a sudden we're thrown back into the ring together. How are you doing, man?
yes, always, and it's always good to have it on. Like at least this one, there's some pressure here today.
Right. Yeah, it's such a strong game. I'm looking forward to this. Like this is going to be hopefully an absolute banger. Also for the fans, of course. Everyone wants to see good chess. Everyone also wants to see bad chess. We love to see bad chess. But I think today this is not going to be one of those days. I think
No.
today is going to be a lot of amazing games.
And I want to just point out the player that's unrated on board 1 for the South African team. Okay, do not underestimate this man. He's just won the South African Open last week.
Okay. Wow.
So he's now the South African champion. Right, he's Mr. South African champion right now.
Is this JD Chess?
This is JD Chess, James Dinham.
Okay.
So,
wow.
I think one of the reasons why he doesn't have a title really is he hasn't had the opportunity to go overseas and play and get the necessities. But in the tournament that he just played in, he was surrounded by IMs, CMs, NMs, you name it, FMs. He was surrounded by them, and he finished above them. So this player can play.
Wow.
Let's not disrespect him. Let's praise him and for the achievement that he's achieved, and he's now playing for the South African Chess Club. So let's hope we can. And I mean, I saw some of these games. I mean, the last round needs the win, smashes his opponent in like 40 minutes. Like he can play. Yeah. Pressure's on and he can play. So I don't think him running into a GM, and I promise you, he's probably looked at this GM. He's probably prepared for this game.
Yeah.
There's no way he's come into this game unprepared.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, here with this kind of late stage in the tournament, going into the playoffs, you kind of just know where your opponents are, right? So at the start, first couple of rounds where you may get a team you don't expect. People are just kind of joining, and you don't really know who you're playing. So there's not really a way to prepare. But obviously, at this point in the tournament, you're only playing teams who've really succeeded, and they have their stable roster. So you basically know where you're playing on which board on your team, and then you kind of know, okay, I'm going to be playing against maybe this guy or maybe this guy, depending on who shows up. And then you can just go deep in preparation and really try and win. Which I think, it just makes everything better, right? Because if both people have the chance to prepare for each other, that just means you're going to get a good battle.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's the thing is like, I never get why people go, oh, we're going to hide our games so you can't prepare against me. Why? If someone prepares against you, A, shows they have respect for you because they respect the way you play. B,
Yep.
they're pushing you to your limits, which means you've got to prepare yourself. So you're going to immediately improve your game. You don't see Carlson go, oh, I'm going to hide my games. I don't want Gukesh to see my game. Man, there's 10,000 of your games online already, Carlson. No one cares. These players don't care. And I think, as you go lower down the tier, as they say, that becomes an issue. And I think as soon as that mindset changes across the board, it will do chess the world of good. It really will.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm seeing like so many players. Like I've played against a couple of these guys before, and it was really, really scary. And I know like the quality that they can bring. I remember I had some I played against Slavisa Milanovic, I think 2 seasons ago, and like that was one of the coolest games that I've ever played personally online in this league, because I got absolutely destroyed first game, and then managed to come back and win the second game, and I was like, okay, this is one of the coolest moments of my chess career. But this is like those guys can absolutely play, and if you give them any opportunity, they will punish you. And this
Didn't we play Dragons this season?
uh I don't remember actually. It's been a few
It's what
months.
it
Like
is.
it could be, but they definitely didn't show up with this kind of lineup. If we did,
No, it doesn't. If we did, I don't think it was this lineup. But I
no,
know,
we definitely don't play
I
against.
know. We played. We did play some teams, and they lined up against us, and we were just a little short strength on the day, if that makes
Yeah, I don't know.
sense.
I mean, I don't know how you look back on the season. Like for me, I think for me personally, from my play, I think it was a bit underwhelming.
Mm.
Like I had a couple of good games, but I think in general, most of the days that I played, I wasn't happy with my chess.
Yeah,
It just felt like I kept getting good positions and then throwing them away, or getting outplayed from the opening. Like it felt like a really underwhelming season for me personally.
yeah.
And then for the team, obviously, also we had some tough losses. We could
Yeah,
have snuck into the playoffs maybe if we had like one game where things were slightly different.
yeah,
But
100%. And I mean, I think the big issue for us was like we needed. I think we needed to do, but like from my side, maybe just do a little bit more, pre-organizing, not sort of
yeah,
in like, guys, let's just keep these dates open. These are the dates we're playing.
yeah,
That type of thing. But we'll chat about it and improve for next season, obviously. Which board do you want
absolutely.
to? Which board do you want to go to? Shall we go to the
Should we
bottom
just
board?
bottom board? Okay, let's go there. Let's see
What is
Statham against Lovisa.
Statham versus Lasista? Okay. Well, we got a London.
Yeah,
We have a
we got a
London.
London. Now this, like, I don't know how you feel about the London these days, but I feel like the reputation has changed. Like it used to be this kind of
Yeah,
opening. Oh my
E3
God, we
is
have a London
E3 is
player.
absolutely right in this position.
Yeah,
Funny
or
enough,
Queen B6.
I actually did some work with my students on the London
Yeah.
yesterday, and they were
Okay.
talking about C5. So in early C5, if you don't have Bishop F4, you play C3. But once Bishop
Mm,
F4, you can play E3, and now you've got a hold. This knight
mm.
D2 is also very, very good. Black should have played Queen B6 here,
It,
and the delayed Queen B6 here is not good.
I mean, it's just a different line. Like Queen B6, obviously there's like this poison pawn variation where you
Yes.
sacrifice the B2 pawn as white, and you go like Rook B1, Knight C4, and you get this huge attack. But obviously, like this is just equal, roughly, like slightly better for whites. Both sides have their ideas. Like this has
Yeah,
been played
but
like 100,000 times.
the thing behind C5 or the early C5 and not to play D5 is so that you can play
Mm,
Queen B6 and put
mm,
pressure down there. The fact that Slavicia hasn't done it. I mean, you've now gone into a line where I mean, White is okay here. Because the
Yep.
bishop's not on f5, you can get his bishop. You can now play bishop d3. Absolutely, there it is, bishop d3, because the bishop's not on f5. You know, and now the knight's going to go and pop in on e5 when it's ready. It's either going to be castle or knight a5. I mean, the beautiful thing about the London and what people don't realize is that yes, that early e4. I don't know about the early
That's quite
e4 here.
short.
I don't know about the early e4.
This is I think this is theory. It just leads to very direct and sharp positions. Like it's just a stylistic choice that you must have prepared this.
I'm just a scorecard, Andrew. Oh, sorry, Peter. Yeah, scorecard up. There we go. I'm just thinking now, knowing the theory a little bit, I think e5 works if you got rook on e1. That's the way I understood it, is that you have to have your rook on e1 for e4 to take place. In a position where that is, the knight actually goes to e4 and to e5, and that's sort of the makeup of the London. The fact that he's played e4 a little earlier and the king's sitting in the center, it worries me a little bit. If there's a draw, Chess Dragon will win as they finish higher in the league. Okay, so the Chess Up have to win the match. They need half point one.
So just to I think kind of clarify what the thought behind e4 is from White's side, because the black rook is not on e8 yet. The idea is basically if black takes the bishop on g3, white takes back with the h pawn, and now you're threatening pawn to e5, kicking the knight and attacking the h7 pawn, maybe playing knight g5, like everything kind of is coming together. And obviously if you take on e4 twice, now the bishop goes to e4 and attacks the knight, the undefended and pinned knight on c6, right? And then kind of queen c2 happens, and basically you're just arguing, I don't care that my center is kind of opening up or my king's still in the center, because you have bigger issues with the knight on c6 and the king side.
Yeah. No, I get it. And I think also, like, somewhere in the analysis, I think the c pawn is hanging as well. You've got the scenario where you can play pawn takes c, pawn takes c, then
so what would you play? What would you play as black here if you were in this position? Because obviously Savisa seems not to have expected this, because he's been thinking for like 2 minutes. Ooh, bishop e7.
Bishop e7 is interesting. Well, knight bd7 now.
Yeah.
Knight f to d7. Yeah, I mean it's okay as long as black doesn't play c5 here. Black
I wonder.
doesn't play c5.
My immediate thought is I would just go queen b1 here. I wouldn't go queen c2, because then c4 gets my bishop off the long diagonal. So if you go queen to b1 after c4, I can just drop back to c2.
So my student loves the idea of rook c1, bishop b1, queen c2. He likes to do that.
Yeah.
The bishop. h4.
Love this. Love this. No, because you're basically you're wanting black to make some pawn move on the king side to create a hook, right?
Yeah.
Because black never wants to play g6, because then h5 suddenly everything opens up. But you also don't want to play h6, because that opens up some possible sacrifice.
I thought f5 was coming here. I wasn't sure in my thinking here if f5 or f6, and the reason between the f5 and f6 is that you want to attack the e5 pawn. Why did player 5 from Chess Dragons pull out last second? Does not seem very small, so like the 4 points awarded. SA Truth Seeker. So just on that note, there might have been a point that I don't know what the agreement between the two teams were, whether they were going to field 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8. So it might be a case of they were only supposed to field 4 with a possibility of 5. A player pulling out like that, he might not have been scheduled to play today and was told to leave. That's also a possibility. He could have had an internet issue and he could have dropped connection. It could be that as well. So I don't think it's an unsportsman thing related. I think it is a bit sad that the fifth player doesn't get a game. But I don't think there was any malice in it, and I don't think there was any untoward behavior from the player in that regard. There have been some internet issues across the board. Even Peter, when we were playing earlier, had some issues playing. So I don't think it's anything like that, and I'm sure Peter will be floating around, and he'll just give some clarification about the fifth board because I don't know what the teams or what the process is there. But we'll get to the bottom of it. Yeah, we'll get to it. Yeah, I would need, yes, and I would need to know if it was a default point, obviously, because it does make a difference to the match.
In the meantime, I've been checking some of the other boards. If you want,
Yes.
we can go to board 1, because board 1, our JD Chess, he seems to be in a little bit of trouble against the GM. Or actually, wait, no, something changed massively. I just checked 20 seconds ago, and the position was very good for white, but then he played queen to a. The GM played queen to a3, and all of a sudden, it's not as easy anymore. Why did he play queen a3?
That rook c4 looks nice by.
I don't quite
by
understand. Why did he play queen a3? I don't get that move. Queen a3? Because why didn't maybe like you can enlighten me here. Why didn't he play
isn't that a blunder? Knight
96?
96.
Well, no, 96 you have rook c1, rook c3, and you're in time to get out.
Oh,
Or
what
also,
a pin! What a pin! Yeah, what a pin!
Wait,
You gotta love the pin.
This is really bad for white all of a sudden.
How did white get into such a mess so quickly?
No, queen a3 was the start of the bad things happening because it immediately allowed this rook c4 and doubling the rooks on the c file. Whereas if he just played, let's say knight to d6.
So
actually, no, knight d6 allows f5.
Hold on, yeah, bishop takes knight. Has he lost a pawn yet?
It seems
so. He's got to be careful. There's a mate threat if you're not careful here. Oh, the pawn's gone. You can't play bishop f6. Ooh, because if that pawn stayed on e5, you had the scenario of trade, queen takes pawn, and then bishop f6, and then you got mate. So I reckon.
Yeah, you have to give up the pawn because queen c8 at the end. Queen c8, king goes to h7. There's nothing there, and then you have the weak pawn on d4 at the end.
Yeah,
this is
looking good for JD.
It's amazing, looking amazing. Oh
Wow.
Let's see 3. Oh, of course.
Oh, look at the knight e2 is looking juicy.
Yeah. Can you even stop that threat? Because now knight e2 anyway. Well, no, okay, like the bishop's still guarding. The bishop's
Thanks,
still guarding.
Peter. So there's no default point on board 5. Is all you need to confirm.
Can I now play knight b5? Knight b5 maybe? What do you play after knight b5? Oof.
Wow.
This is
really good chess. This is really good chess by JD.
Yeah. He's putting on the squeeze here. This is.
So
I mean, okay, you have to be a little bit careful of like queen f6, bishop h6 nonsense. But as long as you don't. No, oh, this is clever because you have knight f5. You have knight f5 now.
Knight f5 is beautiful, eh?
Wow.
But you've also got rook takes rook, forcing the bishop away as well.
And there's also the pawn on d6 is just hanging now. So you have to do something. Like, what do you
aren't you 2 pawns up yet?
Yeah, this just seems borderline winning for JD Chess. What a turnaround. Well, this would be a huge win, not just for the team, but obviously also for him personally.
Yeah.
If he manages to get this across the finish line. Wow. I mean, so you can kind of do anything here as black. You can trade first on c1. You can also just go knight f5 and no, knight f5 immediately doesn't work, but you can probably trade on c1.
I'm thinking the trade on c1 must be calling, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking like if you can also take on d6 first, but I mean, yeah, why keep it complicated? Just keep it simple. Okay, that makes sense. You don't want to trade both rooks in such a bad position for white.
No,
okay,
no. But now you can take
just
d6.
Knight f5.
Why can't you?
No, but d6. There's rook d1, I think. So just first knight f5, and now there's no way of saving the pawn. I think. Well, okay, bishop a3. If you play knight takes, and there's rook d1.
Sure. Okay, can you play pawn takes pawn,
Yeah.
knight takes pawn, rook d1, rook c3? We should be okay then.
But then
Knight
can I
takes-
take on can I take on d6 then? Take on d6, take on e4, take on d7. Oof. Oh, this is wait.
Can't you play queen d8 here? And if you put double up the rook, you play knight b7. Oh, or you can just move the queen out the way.
Yeah,
I mean,
just get a queen out the way. Yeah.
like why make it complicated? I will say I am very impressed by Dinen's tenacity in this position.
Sure. You just have to be careful not to allow queen d4.
No, listen,
and
you
then...
got that long diagonal. You got to keep a sharp eye out on.
No, but you can play knight e8. You can play knight e8, queen d4, f6, and there's no issues.
Yes.
After that, there's literally no issues. You just kind of sit on the... And if there's ever rook c1, you're happy to go queen d7 or queen b7 and just trade the rooks. And I mean, black is just in a perfect world in this endgame. I mean, you still have to convert it, but I mean, black's playing for 2 results. There's no way.
Yeah, no, black's playing for 2. Black's playing for 2. Black's doing well. That's beautiful.
Takes rook d7. Ah, he wants to make a rook. If rook e7, then so takes rook e7.
Oh,
rook c2.
Here we go. This is what we're worrying about, right? That h8 square. That h8 square is now in jeopardy. Ooh. Is queen d5 a blunder there?
I don't think so. Wait. Can't you just go like king f8 and run to e7?
Sure.
Because the rook's guarded on
yes.
c8.
Yeah.
So
the rook is guarded. But yeah,
just go king f8. King f8. So king f8, queen to h8 check. King e7. Let's say, yeah, the knight is perfect on d6 because it both guards the rook on c8, but also the f7 pawn. So there's never any issues of losing f7 and then your position falling apart. Yeah, this is like everything's so well coordinated for black.
Yeah, black's doing very nicely here.
I like this move. It's kind of sets up. Yeah, because you're wanting to take. Yeah, you're wanting to take, right? You're wanting to take the knight and then go queen h8 because then the rook's hanging. This is the threat. But I think you can't you just
play
go...
king e7 yet?
Right, but then I'm thinking, okay, what happens after let's say queen h4? Do you go king d7 and run over to the queen side?
I don't see why not.
Yeah, I don't really see either. I mean, obviously it looks a bit, iffy that your king's...
Oh, that's clever. That's clever.
Yeah.
I like that.
No checks.
The thing, I mean, yes, black's 2 pawns up. The GM is going to push this position as hard as he can. Just because you're 2 pawns up doesn't mean you're winning. It can still be drawn, and white will be aware of that. Yes, the theory is that he should be winning. Let's not take that away from the position. But we also know king and pawn endings, even with 2 pawns, doesn't always guarantee the win. Right? It depends how
let's imagine in this structure, if all the pieces left the board, black would be easily winning.
But yeah, black's easly winning, absolutely.
Easily. Because of the 2-on-1 on the queen side and
the 3-on-2. Yeah, absolutely.
So white has to keep some pieces on the board. At the very least, you have to keep the queens on the board. If the queens leave the board, black, white can just resign basically. So you have to find some other ways.
I know this game's very intriguing, and it's exactly what we would expect from our South African champion. But shall we have a look at board 3 now?
Yes, of course.
We got to try and get through as many as we can,
Right. Yeah, this is always a challenge, right? With these matches, is like kind of finding a good balance with all the games, because you have so many good games, you have so many interesting positions. You want to look at everything for an hour, but you
don't have that luxury. It's not like a 90-90. You've got 5 minutes, and that's about it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we have a good, interesting position on board 3 here.
I love the knights on D5 and F5.
Yeah, I mean, my mind immediately jumps to like some knight takes d6 sacrifice because the knight's pinned.
Yes.
But it
But then
doesn't quite work right
how do
now.
you penalize it after that? You know what I mean? Because
What am I? Can you go? Why can't you go queen to a2 here? Queen to a2 with the idea of setting up knight to d6, knight takes d6.
but the knight would just move. Queen to a2, knight to b5, b4.
Yeah, but no, but then you run into the then there's knight to f6 check and you lose the queen.
What? That check as well. Oh, I see what you're doing. You see, you get me distracted. I looked at one option and you forget, and you see, I see you, Vin. You're hiding there.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
all
yeah,
right, all
yeah,
right, all
yeah.
right, all right. Let's not go down Vin's rabbit hole and follow him down these things.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that.
Yeah,
But I
queen
think you can
a2.
just take on b2. You can probably just take queen takes
Queen takes
b2.
b2.
And
Can you?
well, queen
You
takes
can't.
b2
No, queen takes
takes.
b2. Queen takes knight. The knight's defending the bishop. Oh.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, God, Jesus, that
Queen.
I forgot my own calculation. Yeah,
And
I was
this
like,
is why we work so well, right? We go on our tangents, but we're always on the same
yeah,
sort of page.
yeah.
uh,
That's a good move. That's a good move. He's just keeping the pressure. You probably just want to move the queen
I don't know.
somewhere to
Queen
get out of that
a2.
pin.
I don't know. Queen a2 just looks so much better. Maybe I'm just.
No, yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah, no. Bishop c3, like it's. I mean, I like queen a2 better, but it's still like nothing's really changed. It's just the question is, where should black move the queen? Because I think you need to move the queen out of that
Yeah,
diagonal to get rid of any
that queen's
pins.
got to go. What's that
Yeah.
phrase? She's just got to go.
Right.
Walk
I
out the
just wonder
door.
where. I just wonder where because if you go I'm thinking my first thought immediately jumps to like a queen b5.
Hmm.
And then queen b5, you obviously don't want to take because then
Yeah, but
pawn takes.
queen b5, queen a6. Problem is a6 is hanging now.
My thought is if I can sacrifice that pawn and then put my rooks on the a file and kind of. Oh no, but none of that doesn't work because then there's always knight to d6 and there's still the sacrifice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. You have to probably go rook a8 then.
I
There's no other
think
move, guess.
black is in a lot of trouble here.
Yeah, because rook a8 now everything's on that long diagonal for the bishop.
Yeah.
This is.
I think out of all the games, this one, I feel like I can comfortably give 1-0 to Chess Club Dragon. I do want to give on board 1-0 to the Chess Hub. Let me put that out there as well. 1-2, but that game and the caliber of this game, I just think that the level of caliber is just very different, if that makes sense. I just get the feeling that here white is so much more dominating in the game, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, but let's not praise the day before evening has come here. I think there's still much chess to be played, and I have the feeling that there's still like quite a few resources. Like okay, let's just.
I also want to point out that time is now going to be an issue. We are now getting this is where I think like the IM will do better than the CM, for example.
Okay, but for example, like here, I'm immediately thinking either like
Queen
after you sack the pawn, that's fine. You don't really care about this pawn. But okay, how do you generate counterplay now? Do you take on c3 or do you go knight to d4 first? Because you want to attack that weak pawn on e2. Ooh. Oh. Knight to c7. Knight c7, queen a7.
No, but queen a7, rook a8.
Rook a8 doesn't work, yep. Oh yeah, rook a8, queen b7, rook to b8. It's still fine. It's still fine. You want to keep the queen around.
It's interesting. I thought queen c6 looks a bit nicer.
I just don't know what the plan is, because I thought.
Attention, we are being followed.
Was sort of gearing
Thanks,
up for
King
d5,
Milu, for the follow. What about g5? Yeah, I want to play g4 so badly. Yeah, I want to play g4 so badly.
We are being followed.
Thanks, Kingfisher. What's happening? Thank you for the follow, man. Really appreciate it.
But
right,
isn't there knight to d4 now? Because then you're attacking the queen and the e2 pawn. Wait, what am I missing?
Is that queen gone? No, queen goes to d4, d5.
No, queen goes to d4, d5. No, I'm thinking, but okay, queen to d5.
Ah, there we go.
You get
There's
fort.
the fort. Sure. The IM is in trouble. Because there goes the rook.
You said that white was winning, right? You
Yeah,
said
yeah,
it
yeah,
like,
yeah.
like
No,
10
no, no.
minutes ago.
Listen. I said why it's winning, but time is now an issue. I did throw that in there.
You
All
did
right?
say you can say comfortably 1-0.
Yeah.
Like
No,
10
no.
moves ago.
Yeah. But I didn't. I then looked at the time, right?
Mm,
I'm backtracking
mm.
here.
Yeah, you're rolling it back. You're like, this was a bad call.
Shall we go look at board 2?
And we only have like 30 seconds, but sure, like it's
Okay, well,
just
let's
make
stick
it,
let's stick around here for a little bit.
yeah,
Oh,
just
I'm just
make it
wanna.
into a time scramble.
Okay, it's 3 minutes on board 2. Oh, board. Oh, you gotta go look at board 1. What Black has taken the advantage and he's got 3 minutes to bring it home. Oh, what a feat by Mr. JD Chess Academy. Let's go. The push is real, ladies and gentlemen.
Rookie
Even
2.
the GMs
Rookie
can't
2.
hide from the champions.
Oh no, sorry,
Wow.
Rookie 2 loses the game. Never mind. Do not play Rookie 2, please, because Rookie 8 wins the game. Don't do that. Rookie 4. This is my brand of chess. Get a good position and then immediately lose the game for no reason.
All right,
Yeah.
so board 1 looking good. Board going back to board 3 times necessary. I'm just gonna have a look at board
Attention,
4.
we are being followed.
Hey, Tomo, thank you for the follow. Board 4, Slavic, Miladovich versus Stratham. Oh my God! Listen. The South Africans have come to play here.
Oh, they
Right,
have.
because South Africans come to play. Look at board 4. A queen and a rook versus 2 rooks and a bishop. We got 6 pawns versus 2. Like, this is every man's dream to have queen, your rook, and pawns powering towards an enemy king. This is chess, ladies and gentlemen.
Is that what you dream about at night, Andrew? About these kinds of positions?
I wouldn't say these kinds of positions.
You love your rook end games, probably.
I do.
Oh.
This would be a huge upset. Chess Club Dragon finished second last season and finished second in the league at the stage this season.
Yep.
So yeah, no, look, it is. Oh, and
Game
JD's
over.
brought in the points. South Africa.
Wow.
Now the pressure now on all the other boards because your board 1, your GM's just gone down.
Yep.
Doesn't matter who
Yep.
you are, your top player has just gone down to an unrated player. And I warned you in the beginning, don't underestimate JD Chess. And whoa, South Africa pick up another point. It's all down to board 2 and 3.
Ooh.
We gotta go. Oh, let's go to board 3. Board 3 is critical. Board 3,
gotcha.
come on, C-side. Let's see
30 seconds on the clock for Black. 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
He's a good position,
20
but
seconds.
he's very low on time.
Yeah, the pressure
do
is on
something?
here. How do
you defend the pawn, right, on C4?
I think you're dropping the pawn on C4.
No. But you taking your queen B1.
Yep.
And you're up in exchange.
Yep. Queen B1 takes rooks. Rook C1 picks up the pawn on the C file, and then it's all about technique. All about technique again.
I mean, it's objectively probably winning, but it's 4-on-4 on the same side of the board. You have no passed pawns. Like, you need to work this. Like, white can make this very, very annoying for you.
The problem,
Let's see
the seriousness here. I think Bishop F8, Bishop C5. Get onto that dark squared pawn. Get your rook and bishop working together. Well, I don't know about king. I mean, I get you want to get your king active, but I think that bishop needed to come into the game. Really think that bishop needed to come into the game. Because
I want to put my king on E6 and prepare F5. This is my.
That's your game plan, yeah.
Probably, yeah. But then again, I don't want to. Yeah, now you can't play F5. Now knight D5 is coming in. But it's fine. No, long term, you're angling for the F2 pawn, right? So you want to get the black bishop from F8 to C5 and put the rook on the second rank and just put as much pressure as you can on this weak F2 pawn. This is the plan for.
No, 100%. But that's why I'm saying that king move. If the bishop was on F8, we would have got to C4 already. We are already on the path for that F2 pawn. But
absolutely.
let's be a little bit honest here as well. 36 seconds to come up with this plan, to come up with way, you know, instinctively in an endgame, activate your king. So immediately you're playing your activated king move. You're not looking at activating your bishop. You're not looking at getting the rook onto the second file. You're looking at getting the king active. And this is the sort of it's technique over game plan over what is needed in the position under huge time pressure.
Absolutely. I mean, this is now a question for White. Like, how long can he hold on? Like, can he withstand the pressure? Because you're down in exchange. You have 10 seconds on the clock.
Oh, South Africa lost on
do you have an
board
idea?
2.
Okay. Wait, what happened?
What happened there?
To be fair, we didn't really look at board 2 as much as the other boards.
It was the London game, if I remember correctly, wasn't it?
Right. I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, Black really
looked like
did
an
play
endgame
well.
grind. That was an
Yeah,
endgame
no,
grind.
he got the advantage on
board
the C4.
board 3 now. Let's go board 3.
Yeah,
where are we at? Board 3.
Going.
King C5. King C5 has been played. Knight to F6. Coming back with the knight. And now, okay, you have to be careful. You have to be careful as Black. Don't lose that F7 pawn. This is key. Don't lose that F7 pawn.
Okay, why can't I play king takes pawn? Oh, I wouldn't. Oh, bishop E3. Bishop E3 gets in there. Get in there.
This is now GG.
Oh!
Yeah, everything falls apart.
And South African chess take a 3-1 lead. They need 1.5 points to qualify. 1.5 points. Now, this means that Chess Club Dragon need 3 points. That means 3 games can draw. That means 1 game can draw. 1 game can win. You picked up 3 points. You only need half of that in your next round. And let's just put it out there. 2 of those wins were with black pieces, which means now you've got white pieces. You know you've got to press. You know you got to press. And the best part about the press is you know a draw is okay if someone else picks up another point. This is what team chess is all about. And I can tell you now, every single one of those players knows exactly what they need to do, and they are definitely watching each other's boards intermittently. Let's put it that way, to make sure: can I take my draw? What does someone say? Yeah, but are they allowed to look at the boards while they're playing? Hold on. If I'm playing over the board, I get up, I go look at another board.
Of course.
It's allowed.
Yeah.
So why can't I just...
This is team chess. You have to take into account the situation in the match, right? Like, how far do you have to push? Maybe teammates has a bad position and okay, but someone needs to win, right? So maybe I need to get a bit more aggressive. You need to force a mistake. Or my teammate has a good position and I have confidence that he's going to win it. Well, now I'm pulling back a little bit. I'm just kind of I'm going to wait and see and maybe not take as much risk, right? There's a team aspect to this that makes it even more interesting than if you just have a bunch of 1 versus 1 games.
Yeah. So I'm going to go to board 2, and I'll tell you why I'm going to board 2. Because the pressure, as a player in the team now, and you can vouch for this, Vin. I've been in this position. You've been in this position. You've lost. Your team's done well. You now are going to fight tooth and nail to pull a point back to help the team, so that, yes, you know you're playing on a higher board. Yes, you know you're doing what you need to do for the team. You know, your teammates have carried you now. Now it's your time to step up and shine.
Right.
The bad news is you got to step up and do it with black.
Yeah, and
that's the bad news.
This is tough. Like, already, I'm looking at Black's position, and as you said, right, he has to find some way to give his team a point. But the position as we stand right now is not looking nice. Like, he has no space. His bishops are terrible. The white knights are amazing, placed on E3 and D5. There's not really any way to kick out the knights. There's a weak A5 pawn in the future. Like, it's hanging in the balance, of course.
So now you're in this position. You're in this position. Yep. You're uncomfortable. You're in trouble. What is your mindset now? Because you know you wanted to push for the win. You had every opportunity to push for that win, and now you're in a situation where, like, shucks, man, if I push too hard, I can throw this entire position away. This position's not lost. It's not winning. But if I push too hard, I'm definitely going to get myself into trouble. Do you now at this point start identifying, okay, I've got to be thinking end game strategy here. I've got to be thinking weakness attack here. I've got to be thinking like I need to free myself up here somewhere along the line. I'm not thinking how to win the game anymore. I'm looking at the stages of the game and how to improve going forward. Because if I try and think too long in the sense of, I need to win this, I'm going to make a mistake. But if I look at this objectively, I go, right, I'm Blake. I'm in a bit of a pickle. I'm not losing yet, but I don't want to lose. And I think that's the thing that drive. I don't want to lose this game. So how do I break this position down? And as you pointed out, the White Knights are deathly strong for White at the moment. The bishops aren't. I love this move F5. Maybe because I'm a Dutch player, so I always love F5 when it comes into play. But again, let's look at the effect of F5. F5 is attacking the weak E pawn. Sure, that was a quick take back with the G pawn, and then comes the F4 pawn. Oh, there is blood being shed on this board. Wow. Bishop H6.
Wow, this is well. I mean, for me, when I'm in that position, if I put myself into the position of Baba Yaga here on down a point, my team obviously really needs me not to lose here at the very least. I'm looking first of all, what are my other teammates doing? What are their positions? I'm looking at board 4, and it's going. It's very unclear what's happening there, but there's some good chances, right? Statham has a good position.
Yep,
I'm
I
looking
like
at
board 4.
I'm loving board 4 for South Africa here. I'm looking at board 1. Board 1 is in kind of in the balance, but not really clear. I think here I'm thinking I need to play quickly, right? Not get down on time and not commit anything too major, right? Not force anything where I'm not super certain if it's going to be good for me, and just play quickly, not get down on time and get in time trouble, and just see what happens, right?
I mean,
You don't
if I have
really
to
have
do
another choice.
if I have to do a quick prediction on all 4 boards, right? If you look at board 1, it's very much the balance based on strength and how they played in the first game. Looking at the bishop pair, looking at the double pawns, looking at all that, I'm going to lean towards draw on board 1, right? I'm going to lean towards a draw on board 1. Board 2 is anyone's game. I mean, I would say that advantage White, Black can hold for a draw. But if you say to me, you can't sit on the fence on this one, then I'm going to be devil's advocate. I'm going to go White wins, right? Then you go to board 3 and you go, wow, not much happening. Position is static. Pieces are static. Again, still early days, but leading towards a draw, right? So that means at this point in time, Dragons will be 2-1 up, right? This is 2-1 up, which means you're now looking at board 4, and you're saying, can board 4 get the draw, right? Can board 4 get the draw? So your 3 wins that you picked up in the first round are all 3 fighting on for draws. And this is expected because your opponent is going to come back swinging in the second round. You know it, I know it. If I lose my first game, I come back swinging hard. I'm not throwing jabs anymore. I'm throwing knockout punches. And you're the same. If you lose the first game, you come out harder on your opponent in the next game. Yes, it doesn't always work. It doesn't always work. You can lose doing that. That's absolutely, but you don't go down without a fight. Here, these are top class players. They're doing everything in their power to keep their team in the hunt. And those draws would hurt. If Chess Hub don't get 3 draws, they get knocked out. So they need one of those draws to turn into a win, and one of those draws to come in. That's what they need. So they've got 3 games where there's a potential of a point and potential of draws, which is
Right now, I mean, looking at board 4, board 4 is like very difficult for the South African side. I think there's somehow, within the span of 6-7 moves, White has managed to turn what is essentially like a really, really weak king into a potentially devastating kingside attack. So this is completely unclear. I think Statham is under pressure here. Looking at board 3, um, loving Black's position here, right? The South Africans not happy on board 3, with the way things are going, because I mean, White has frankly no space, and Black has all the play.
And Queen on
So
F1 doesn't look at, but look at the difference when we spoke about the games, how the games are turned
yeah,
already.
yeah,
Already
yeah,
the
yeah.
games are turning. They can turn again. Let's not put that out there. It can turn again, but it's from those draws, they're now not looking like wins anymore, are they?
No, I think the best hope for definitely at the very least a draw is board 1. I think board 1, White's has like the JD Chess has no real issues. I think he can basically sit on this position. I mean, it's easier said than done, of course, against the Grandmaster of that quality. But he doesn't have to commit to anything too radical until he sees the tides of battle changing more radically in the match. So for now, I mean, he did just commit to d5. Actually, let's briefly take a look at board 1 maybe
I'm
and look
looking
at
at
this
it right
d5
now.
braids, because d5 completely changes the nature of this position, and it's unclear to me who's being favored by this exchange.
Oh
Ooh,
wow!
wait a m-
Oh
can you
wow!
take on wait, but
You
can't I
can't
take
take.
on G wait, can't I take on G5 and then maybe go D4?
Yeah, but then I'm going to take on G7 as well, hey?
Oh right, yeah, G7. Wait. There's something off about this. Because what if I take on G5? Hmm.
You can't take my C pawn, luckily.
Right. Yeah, I can't do that. But maybe I don't care about G7. Maybe I don't care about G7, and instead I go, yeah, I take on G5 as black. I take on G5. Queen takes G5. I push the D4 pawn. You take on G7. I'm like, okay, have fun with that, and I go E5, and all of a sudden,
What about
um,
just playing E5 straight away now? That's exactly what just happened.
I suppose so. I mean, I wasn't really thinking about who would. I thought, like, to me instinctively it makes more sense to trade on G5. But there's a good reason why you don't take on G5 first, is because the A5 pawn is hanging with check. You don't want to do that. So there's actually, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So you don't want to do that. So this makes a lot more sense, right? Because White never wants to take this bishop and improve the central pawn structure. Ooh, but now E5, F5, E4. The knight's
These
amazing.
pawns are too strong, eh? These
Don't
pawns are
love
way too
White.
strong.
White is in trouble here. This is looking bad.
Yeah, this
This
doesn't
is
look.
looking very bad.
These pawns are. Yeah, there we go. There goes D5, E5, F5, E4. How are you stopping the march of the pawn?
I'm at risk of committing the same blunder as you did earlier. I want to say it's probably the most likely of these to be decisive is board 1, where White loses.
Yeah.
I would kind of be willing to commit to this, because it's such a strategically like poor position for White. Like, he has no ideas, because Black is just going to push the pawns. He has the easiest game ever.
And
You
that
just
and
push
that
the
and
pawns.
that knight on B4 is just brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah.
Looking at
And you can never
C2.
kick it away. Yeah.
No.
You can never kick it away.
All right, let's go have a look at board 3.
Yes, sir.
Board 3
Board
is still fighting. Board 3 is still fighting. I got to give. Sorry, did I say board 3 or board 2? Board 2, sorry. Board 2.
board 2. Okay,
Board 2,
board 2,
board 2.
yeah.
My bad. Board 2. I mean, the
Ooh,
fight
yeah,
is real.
yeah, but board 2, this is a terrible position.
Oh, Queen G6. Can we play Queen G6? Oh, he's going for perpetual. Oh, play Queen D6. That's all you need, because you need one more point off of that. Just go Queen D6. Take the prepare. He's got the draw. I think that's a
wow.
mistake by White. I think
Why
that's
would
a
White
mistake, White.
Why would White take the draw there? I don't understand. What was he risking?
I don't
He
know.
was risking nothing. Why would he take the draw? And this, like, his team is down 1-3, and you have a good position, and you just give him a perpetual. That I don't understand that.
Oh.
That
But that means board
Yeah.
3 or 4 need to bring a point. And I want to say, without
Yep.
looking at the boards, I'm going to put money on board 4, swinging the game and bringing home the bacon. That's my prediction. And I think I'm going to take my
I don't hate
prediction
that
back.
prediction. I don't yeah, I don't hate that position. I mean, since last time we checked in on board 4, I mean the position's only gotten better for White.
Yeah.
He has no issues. He has the weakness on c6. Obviously the open g file staring directly at the black king.
Yeah.
The king on d2 is amazingly safe. There's never any issues there. Yeah, I don't mind this position at all. Like here play actually h4, h5, I think. To get rid of this.
But the other
weakness on
problem
H2.
is that black is so bad on time though. 40 seconds to 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And this is not a position where you can take 40 seconds and get the right moves. You need a good 2-3 minutes to find the right moves. And there you go, H4. That's exactly what you
H4.
said, right?
You put the pawn on H5, and now there's no more G5 shenanigans to create counterplay. Like you just lock down the entire position, and
your queen can't swing around. I mean, look at that diagonal on the king.
This is a classic
E1
squeeze.
to A4. Yeah, no,
this is a classic squeeze.
He's found an anaconda, and he's getting absolutely squeezed to death.
Yep. So that's why I think board 4 has to be in our minds for possible ways for
okay, so board 3
for the Serbs to come back here. But yeah, board 3. Let's check in.
Oh, this is interesting.
It's kind of turned though. It was very bad for White now, like about 20 moves ago. But now this is turned. This is not bad for White anymore at all. Actually, the bishops are amazing now.
What about oh yes, rookie 8. Yeah, rookie 1. I was looking at this rookie 1 because I'm looking at rook takes bishop takes F5 check, and it gets interesting. Well, the knight's still defending.
No, there's knight. No, but you just go rook e6. Like, where is the play? Where's the play after rook e6 for black? I don't see a move almost.
Yeah, rook e6. Yeah, but the queen goes to f7. But I still think you must play rook e6 here.
Yeah, rook e6, no issues. Because if there's like bishop d7, you just go rook f6, and you're living life. Or you can just take on d6.
Can I ask a question? What are you going to do about this b pawn marching down the b side? Well, rook. Can you play rook takes?
Yeah, I don't see a reason why not. And now rook f6, you're trading the pieces, and then the queenside pawns are just rolling down the board. Where is the play? Well, the knight on g3 is actually useless. It does nothing.
But also that the pawn on a3 is still dangerous, eh?
No, but as long as the bishops are there, the pawn's never going anywhere.
No, 100%. No, I get you. I absolutely get you. I'm not disagreeing with you one bit.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. There's this. I'm wondering as well. Like I'm trying to find ways for black to
big moment board 1. Big moment board 1.
Okay, we've been alerted.
Wait, what's happening here? What do you mean big moment board? What are we missing here?
Not really much.
F5 is no, but we predicted that White was in trouble.
Yeah, White was in trouble, and nothing's changed.
White's still in big trouble. Yeah, White's in trouble. Peter's just joined us. Welcome, Peter. We have discovered this. This is all good, but okay, yeah. So Peter's saying that F5 is a big mistake, but I mean, what else? What else were you supposed to do? Yeah. Maybe rook e8, and then take the pawn, sacrifice your piece for the other pawn. You got 3 pawns for the piece.
Oh wait, hold on. Wait, why?
No, but you just play rook e8. Yeah, you can't stop the pawn. You can't stop the pawn.
You cannot stop the pawn, but rook e8.
I mean, this is an interesting position because you're going to have 2 passed pawns versus a knight and a rook, aren't you?
Yeah, but the knight's going to be very far away. The question is just, can black is the black rook able to stop the f pawn on its own? Because you also have to think about, like, the king is very quickly coming in to support the pawn with the king g3, king f4.
Yeah, king f3, king g4. I mean, you got all these wonderful ideas, man.
Yeah.
This is interesting.
This is really, really fascinating. I
I
don't
mean,
know.
we're flipping between board 3 and board 4. Board 3,
Board 4, nothing's changed. It's still a squeeze. Like
board
there's
3,
yeah,
the white bishop's gone. It took the knight at some point, but I don't know how white's going to get the squeeze on here.
actually board 4 is less of a squeeze now that I'm looking at it.
Okay, going to board 4. Ooh.
There's some play now for black. This is not the same game anymore.
Oh my gosh. Will the game stop changing? But he's got 12 seconds. We're going to stay here. We're going to stay on board for 12 seconds to hold this position. This is crazy. Trade.
Now you lose the pawn. Okay. Ooh, I like this. He's trying to go b4, b5. Yeah, but now you rotate 92, 94. You get the pawn back over the other. You get the knight back over the other way.
Oh, beautiful. We get the rook in the way.
94,
Wow.
94. Come on, 94. Yep, there it is. Now f5, I guess. I don't know.
You got to play f5. Okay, plays.
Oh, g4, sure. King of I was going to say king c3, kicking out the rook, and now you immediately follow up with b4 once the rook moves back. Yeah, b4 now. Okay. And now you have to find a way to move the king, move the rook out of the way, and get the knight to c5. If you get the knight to c5, I mean, white's living life, and this is basically game over. Because the black rook on a6 is trapped. There's nowhere to go.
No, the black rook is trapped.
You have to, you get the king to a3. You move the rook, and then you play knight b3. You play knight c5, and GG's. This is the plan. And white and black is too slow. Black is too slow to do anything.
There's
Rook
nothing
c3, rook c3, knight b3, knight c5, game over. Or knight c3
Okay,
first.
what about now rook rook b4? Yeah.
No, just go back. You just go back. Rook c3. You don't trade. Don't trade. Rook c3. Actually, after rook c3, I think the only way for black to survive is to go c5 and just sacrifice the pawn to take the rook away. Yeah.
Yeah, I think c5 has to come.
Yeah, now c5 is probably the only way. Yeah, he's trying to think of something else. Ooh, no, but now knight c5. This is.
Yeah, no, that's the rook gone.
Yeah, because c6 is hanging afterwards. Oh, he just sacks this way. Yeah, but now you still have a trapped rook, but you're already down exchange. Like, yeah, but now the other rook's going like rook c1, rook h1, rook h6. I mean, this is horrendous.
No, that black's rook. Yeah. Let's go to board 3.
Yep, board 3. Board 3. Ooh, board 3. Black's fighting back. Black actually fought back. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, this is not looking good, eh?
Wait, this is super interesting. Wait, what is happening here?
Do you have to play? Do you play g4 yet?
Yeah, but g4, can I not go f2?
Sure.
Ah, no, you can't, because f2, you take on f5, you make it, and then f1 queen, you go f6 check.
Yes, with the discovered.
Wait, but does that win because it's also like queen f2 check at the end? I don't know. This is super unclear.
No, but I'm thinking g4.
Yeah.
Pawn takes check.
Pawn takes? What do you mean pawn takes?
G4, f2, pawn takes rook, queen.
Okay, yeah.
f6 check.
Yeah.
King has to go. Pawn takes queen.
Yeah. Queen f2 check.
Queen f2 check. You can also play queen takes a1, eh?
No, I think there's a perpetual there because after queen to g2. Okay, no, never mind.
This is. I don't know. Oh. Look, I do like
king g6. King g6, probably. No, but king g6, g4, then is
g4.
Terrible.
Then it's toast. You can't push the pawn. Can't push the pawn. If the queen moves, you push.
Queen c7. Queen c7 check. Where is the dynamic? Or queen d6 check. Yep, coming to queen d1. Do you play g3 here?
Attention,
no! What are you doing?
Followed.
You lost a piece. Queen takes. What is? Oh my god!
He gets a queen.
White lost.
He gets a queen, doesn't he?
No. This is game over.
What? Gets a
queen takes. Queen takes c5.
C7.
No, but you have oh wait, hold on. Is there F2 and then F1 knight?
There
Is it
might be
no.
perpetual here. Wait. There might be perpetual here. Because he pushes his pawn, you queen, pushes his pawn again, or maybe there's not because the queen can come back. Check. There, check, king there. No, can't go king there. Loses the queen. Must go there.
Holy,
Check.
what
No,
is this
it's
position?
there's mate threats and I don't know why my analysis is right here. So F2, F1, C1 queen, then
yeah.
F1 queen, then
F1
queen D7 check.
King
then,
G6.
No, but again, then
Okay, that's mate.
queen,
King
queen
F7 is
8.
mate. Yeah.
It's not F7. The queen's defending. You got to go queen D8, queen E8. You got to go queen E8, and then you're just going up and down, up and down, up and down. Because the queen on F1 is covering. Oh my gosh! It's mate. It's perpetual. It's everything.
Yeah, now it's perpetual.
But perpetual is good for South Africa.
Oh, we have a result somewhere.
We do.
So board four is
board one lost. Board one lost.
Board one lost, and board 4 is also about to end. Board 4 is also we're about to see an even score.
4-4.
Oh,
So
it all comes down to board 3. So if board 3 draws, do we have a draw?
If board 3 draws, then
we have a drawn game.
If board 3 draws, it's the end of chess
no.
up.
Oh no! Yeah, this is board 3 just makes it perpetual, and there's nothing to do about it because board 4 is pretty much board 4 is game over. This is a trivial conversion on board 4.
He's gonna go for D7. He's gonna push for the win. He's gonna push for the win. He's not gonna go for the draw. You realize that's the problem. He's gonna play D7. I can't see him doing anything else but trying to play D7. There's no checks, so you might as well go for it. The rook is pinned.
No, but his team only needs him to make a draw.
No, he needs to win. He needs to win.
Oh wait, am I?
No. If he does that, then it's over. Yeah, he's going for the draw. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
So board
so
4 is GG's. Board 3 is over. Board 2 is over. Board 1 is over, and we have a draw. And with that,
so close. The heartbreak for those youngsters.
The match. Yeah.
I want to just look at that position because we got the perpetual right, but now we understand. We have to play for the win, right? We have to play for the win. So, oh wait, he went.
What am I missing after C7? After C7,
what happens if I go E7 after Queen F6 and I go E7? What are you going to do?
you mean at the end? No, I'm interested in the position. So instead of A2, after pawn C7, A2 was not the move.
No, it must be F2.
But what's the difference? This is what I don't understand. Oh, is it because the queen is then on the F file and you don't have like Queen F7 check? No. That's why. That's why. Because after F2, C8 queen, F1 queen, Queen D7 check, King G6. Now there's no Queen F7 check because the queen guards F7. Oh,
and of course, if you go Queen D8, you go Queen F8. And then if he goes Queen G6, Queen F7, Queen, and then King H, and then there's no checks.
That's nasty to find.
The F pawn was key. But I just realized the theory of check and pushing and going for that other here, if you try and push the pawn, he can just take the pawn. And then it's...
hold on. Wait, so instead of... it's after King G6, there's Queen E8 check. King G6, so King G7, Queen E7. How do you get out of the checks? Oh, you go King G8 and then Queen F. And then if there's another check, then you go
Queen F8.
Queen F8.
Yes, that's why the F pawn was. But I'm
Yeah.
going back. You know when they
Wow,
played
wow,
when
wow,
you
wow.
played Queen F6 and
Yeah.
King H8, King H7, and I said, you know, he's got to push D7 to push the pawn. I'm looking at that position and I think there's nothing there because after you queen, he goes check, and then he queens with check, and then you're in trouble. So there wasn't anything. He couldn't do anything.
Yeah, no, there
Wow.
was nothing. There was
But
nothing.
but how did he throw this away? I mean, so takes knight there.
I mean, this was a back and forth game. I
Bishop
mean, he
takes.
started out having a terrible position. He turned it around, and then Black found some very, very good moves to then come back and equalize, and eventually just in a time scramble, he just found one or two better moves, and that was it. I mean, what a tight match! What a tight
Was
match! That was
Bishop
crazy.
D5 important?
I mean,
I'm just
congratulations
trying. I'm
to.
just trying to figure out if he could if he could do anything, and it just feels like he had so much more to offer in that position, just so much more, and it just doesn't. It doesn't feel
But let's
right.
just take a moment to appreciate what Chess Club Dragon did here, because they were down 2.5 points with the backs against the wall after round one. They had to fight back on every single board. They had to get what was it, 3 wins, or 2.5 rather, to force a draw and then win on tiebreakers. And they managed to do it. They played some incredible games, especially like board 1 and board 4, where but also, like, I mean, board 3, like everyone performed on this team. Everyone stepped it up.
Look, I
Incredible
mean,
performance by them.
if you take it on its merits, a 4-4. I blended my rook in front of 3,000. It's okay, James, and congratulations, Mr. SA Champion. You did well on your board, dude. Don't
No, but you
don't.
played. No, but okay, let's not understate what you did here, right? Like, in game one, you played an incredible game of chess against the Grandmaster, and you beat him fair and square. Like,
Yeah.
this is nothing to be ashamed of. I take that. I would take that any day of the week, man. Are you kidding me? But I understand.
Yeah.
Of course, disappointment is going to be palpable now. I mean, you were close as a team, and it was a matter of a couple of moves, frankly, in time scrambles. I mean, this is just this is how the cookie crumbles. So,
Look, there was no disgrace there, mate. You played
no,
exceptionally well.
absolutely
It was
not.
great games to watch. Every
Yep,
single player. I mean, this is. I mean, if this is what one quarterfinal match brings, can you imagine?
right.
Can you imagine what the rest? Yeah, it just shows the talent and how far South African chess has gone. Yeah, look, take nothing away from South African chess with all their trials and tribulations that we go through. Our youngsters, South Africa in general has always had adversity, right? We've always had to do things the hard way, and here we've got youngsters really doing it well. And congratulations to Chess Club Dragon. Nice, a good sneaky way through. I say sneaky way. I'm trying to be funny with the sneaky way through. But in all fairness, it was a great
Yeah,
match by two great teams. This could have easily been the final, guys. Like, let's be honest,
absolutely,
this was semi-finals,
absolutely.
finals category kind of game. So hats off to all the players. Well done for turning up, and thanks for the great opportunity to view those matches. And I will
Absolutely.
say that I don't want to play chess up with our team next year. Vinny.
Oh no. Oh
Yeah,
no,
we
we're
would
in
like to
trouble, man.
avoid them.
Yeah. I don't think our claim to be the best South African team in the WCL is going to stand next season.
No,
I don't think we have
no.
that claim even close.
No. Not unless we recruit the likes of Graham Jones and players like that, right? If I can play on board 4 and you on board 3, we'll do well. But yeah, well done to everybody. Did again,
Well,
fantastic stuff.
thank you very much, guys, for covering that. I mean, that was Oh, sorry. Yes, I've got you on. I've got you on mute. Hang on. Sorry. Volume mixer. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, we can hear
we
you.
can hear you,
Yeah.
man.
Yes.
We can hear you.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I had the Google Meets on call where I was watching the players, and I took some screenshots.
Right.
But they were absolutely cool as cucumber watching them. I mean, I was especially looking at the Chess Club Dragon players to see sort of when they were 3-1 down.
Teenagers
sort
are
of facial
building businesses
reactions
with
if they were giving
AI.
anything away from the pressure they're under. I couldn't see a drop of sweat or any nervousness at all. And it just shows the coolness under pressure. And then they all collectively did what they needed to do. The rules are if you finish higher in the league, a draw is enough, and you find a way, and that's what the best teams do. But what a performance of South African chess hub. I mean, really punching above their weight. But I can't really add too much to what you've already said. Vicente, I've dropped you a message on Facebook.
Yep.
Totally up to you. I'll let you reply there.
I know what the question is.
There is another game. Let's sure, man. Let's go for it.
Yay.
Let's go.
Hey, Betty.
We got good chess going. Let's keep the party going, eh?
Yeah, great. Thanks for sense. I didn't know you need to dash off. I don't know what we're doing
No.
at 1:30 in the afternoon. But I didn't want to see him. I thought you might have tennis or something, or
No. Today's my off day. I'm down to just watch chess, play chess, and have fun with you guys.
Good stuff. So we got 10 minutes to go. We've got time for the anthems, but just for context for those watching. So we're now on to our final quarterfinal of the day, and that's Chess Club Politica, who are last year's champions, and they've won it. They've won the last two seasons of this, and they are full of grandmasters and title players. So they are going to be heavy favourites against Wiesław Wadowice from Poland. So Chess Club Politica are made up from players from Serbia mostly, and Belgrade Chess Club. Wiesław Wadowice, Wadowice is a town in Poland, but they got players right across there. We got 9 minutes to go, so we don't quite know who's joining yet. We already see one grandmaster joined in already. So let's have the national anthems, and Andrew and Vicente can get the well-deserved glass of water.
Just on the point of Chess Club Politica, if there were betting odds on the match, Chess Club Politica would be at 0.16.
Yes, well, yeah, they'd be favourites. No, we don't encourage betting
Don't buy another pair of glasses until you've seen what this new invention can do. These self-adjustable glasses are taking the world by storm.
Yeah, I love the adverts when you're running to the bathroom. All right, let's get to the game. Perfect. Right. And lunch is served, as they say. All right, we're back, Peter. Are you ready for this?
Attention, we are being followed.
Thank you, Lego, for the follow. I think Vincenzo's has also just gone for a quick break.
Yeah, I'm back, man.
He's alive and kicking.
Yes, yes, sir, yes, sir. Although I do need to make lunch at some point.
I'm ahead of you. I'm ahead of you.
You've got one? You've got some? You've got some lunch? Oh man, I'm jealous.
And
Don't
black pepper,
talk about food now. This is the wrong time. My stomach is complaining.
Cottage pie and all. I should just keep quiet.
Oh God, you're torturing me, man. Ugh.
And I've got about 2 minutes to get through the plate of food so that I can keep talking. Otherwise, I'm going to be quiet and enjoying this and the chess while you comment.
And I have some rice waffles and an apple here to
keep the worms at bay.
Exactly, to at least delay the inevitable complaining of my stomach. But yeah, no, I'll figure it out afterwards. It's just the chess is more important, clearly, you know.
So we got 4 players. House of
Yes.
Duran. I don't remember House of Duran playing for Chess Club. I actually don't remember most of these guys.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen any of these players.
No, I know Rev Mitrovic, Mr. Bojan, I think, but the rest. It's a relatively new team from the previous season.
Yeah, Mr. Bojan, I've seen that name before. I think we were in a match together at some point, but the others I don't think I've ever seen. But well, I mean, if you look at these players, I mean, clearly this is going to be a tough ask for the Podra side here. But these are like, to me, these are always the most fun the most fun moments in the WCO, when you get to play against such strong players, where I mean, clearly, like, rating wise you're outmatched, but it gives you that opportunity to, you know, just to show what you have against someone who you should be losing against objectively on paper.
Yeah.
But it gives you the opportunity, you know, to create some problems, you know, maybe see if they overpush a bit, and, you know, just to see what you can do, right? Because you don't get these opportunities very often otherwise. So, like, to me, this was always the most fun, when you get to play against these kinds of guys, and just to see, you know, maybe you can do some damage.
I mean, I think I played against Chess Club Politica in one of the seasons, and man, oh man, I remember my game vaguely. I'm pretty sure I lost both. but I'm pretty sure in one of those games I had winning chances and I'm stuffed it up in good fashion, you know?
Right. No, I don't know if I've ever played against. No. Oh no, we did. When I still played for Warwick,
Yeah.
that must have been like 3 or 4 seasons ago. I think we played against just this was because Warwick had at the time like 4 or 5 different teams in WCL. Like it was a bit crazy, and I think we played against Česká Politika, and this was their top lineup. Like we had some. I think it was like board 1 or 2. Like we had some 2,000, 2,100, 2,200 guys, and they showed up with like 3 GMs and IM or something. And I mean, we just got slaughtered. It was not fun. This was they showed us what their level was, and we were like, okay, there's another level to this game. It was fun, honestly. Like I prefer getting smashed by like a GM or like just someone who's really, really good at the game.
Yes.
Who's dedicated their entire life to it. I'd rather lose against someone like that and use it as a learning opportunity, than winning against someone who's much weaker or something like that, right? Because you learn the most from these kinds of games, and you get to experience the quality of these kinds of players.
100%. Which board do you want to jump to?
So I'm just kind of flicking through all of them. Like we have more boards here, so this is going to be a 5-board match, so it's going to be even more difficult to give everyone the screen time that they clearly deserve. How about we just kind of go through chronologically? Let's start at board 1, just quickly take a look at the
We're going to start on board
openings.
1. Okay, who's board
Sure.
1 again? Just tell me what board 1 was.
Mr. Bojan against Morpex 8887.
Okay, I actually have board 1 up, so that's perfect.
Okay. This is, I mean, standard stuff. Kind of King's Indian, your usual average King's Indian that's annoying to play for whites. Like I hate whites. I hate to play whites in these positions. It's so annoying. Like you have a good position, you're objectively slightly better, and yet it's always annoying to play. And there's always annoying counterplay. When black gets f5 and just starts, doing the usual King's Indian dance. Like, the most annoying play. Maybe one of my least favorite openings to play against as white, honestly.
I hate playing against the modern Benoni or the Benoni.
Really?
With the London, I absolutely hate the Benoni or the modern Benoni. I don't mind the King's Indian because it's, there's a pool on G6 that I like to go for. But yes, that Benoni stuff. I mean, I've been working with my students now, so I've got a better understanding of those positions. But still, they're so uncomfortable for white to play. And it's the annoying part. It's not that it's uncomfortable. It's the fact that one move can change the whole dynamic of that position, and that's the annoying part. That just drives me insane. These kind of positions, like I don't like. I agree with you from white's point of view. I don't like these positions from white's point of view because, again, there's no expansive play. There's no direct attack. There's no, flamboyancy. This is like, okay, there's a weakness on F4. I need to patch that weakness. I need to support that. I've got my bishop. I've got my black squared bishop. I mustn't trade it until I trade it for his black squared. Like it's these. That part of chess is the one part I don't enjoy. I know lots of players love that side of the chess. I am one of those that don't. Yet, when it comes to the end games where you've got to strategically understand the techniques you need to use, I love that side of it. so
By the way, can we just quickly jump to board 4 because board 4 is already looking very bad for black.
Sure.
The IM has a very, very nice position here and is going to win a pawn.
He's just going to mop up.
Yep, this is kind of GG's, honestly, against this quality of player.
Yeah.
Down a pawn, open file for the rook. This is this position plays itself if you're white.
Yeah, yes. He is just absolute. I just want to turn this thing off. He is absolutely dominating. Absolutely dominating. All right, well, let's go and look at board 5.
Yep, board 5. Board 5 looking interesting, but also much better for white. I mean, that d6 pawn is just I look at it and I'm like, oh, this is not fun to play as black. Like just the d6 pawn right there.
Was this a dragon?
Let me check.
No, you see.
No,
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 it's
no,
a
no, no,
dragon.
no. This
It's a
was
dragon. It's a dragon.
board 5. No, 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 because this is like some pawn sacrifice version. Well, what's this called?
No, this is the dragon on board 5. House of Din. House of Durin. Yeah,
Yeah.
D6, G6, castles, bishop G7. E6 is wrong. It's supposed to be knight F6, bishop E7 here.
This is not a typical dragon, no, because
No,
black's up a pawn.
no.
No,
Okay,
this
no.
is like,
No. So this is
not a dragon.
the Mora Gambit. If I'm not mistaken, it's the Mora Gambit because he takes the C3 pawn.
It's not. No, but the Mora Gambit is in the Sicilian. This is not a Sicilian because white never played E4.
This is the Smith Mora Gambit.
I mean, through the most strange, maybe through the most strange move order I've ever seen, because it was knight f3. You can't tell me that knight f3, c5, d4, c takes d4, c3. How is that a more?
Okay, so a very unique,
weird,
a very unique way of getting
crazy.
there. Okay,
yeah,
all right.
It's like the most unique way of getting to more. But you're right. It does play like a Mora, in that white just gets amazing play for a pawn, and yeah, I mean to me the Mora, I don't know. That's why I never liked playing the Sicilian as black. I played the dragon for many months.
Yeah.
And as soon as I started playing against 2,300 players, and they just busted out theory, I was like, okay, I don't like the dragon too much. And then people started also playing online. I tried to play it online in Blitz, and people just play the Mora, and it is the most infuriating experience because it feels like you have nothing against it. You win a pawn, but the pawn is completely useless. They just get free development, and they
there's
just
your mistake. You take the pawn. I don't take the pawn. I push the pawn. I don't take the pawn.
You're meant to take the pawn, though. You're meant to take the pawn.
You don't. Just because they say you have to doesn't mean you have to.
But it's not even better if you don't take the pawn. They still get good development. You just have a weak. Okay, congratulations. You pushed the pawn. You have a weakness. No, no, the only way to get out of the Mora is to just study the hell out of it and just get every sideline. You have to just know what you're doing and just learn it by heart.
I think it's more of a case of when you're playing into Smith Mora, just know what your themes are, and because like the dragon, the theme is the H8 A1 diagonal with the rook going to C8, putting pressure on the C and C3 and C2 and B2 pawns. Yep. Like you get that. So in the Mora, it's going to have something similar to that effect. There will be something there. Move order not. And maybe I'm a little rambunctious with it in the sense of, to me, move order is sucky. I like thematic ideas and playing more moves towards a theme, not necessarily, oh, my opponent plays bishop d3, now I must play a6. Like, I can't do that. I cannot go and study an opening and remember the lines like that. I will go absolutely insane. But if I know I want to hit b3, b2, the e file, whatever the case may be, I want my knight on c5, like these sort of things, then I'd rather play the opening, which makes it interesting because if my opponent goes and learns lines and I don't play the line exactly the way he's supposed to, but I get my plan, it's a different story, isn't it?
Yeah.
Board, what are we on here? Board 5. Looks like it's petering to a draw.
We're still in the opening on boards 2 and 3. Not too much happening there.
But, I mean, look at the ratings there. You don't expect them to be massively advanced. What's board 3 like?
Board 3 is an interesting position. Like, what opening is this?
I'm not going down that road again. I got slaughtered when I seen what
it's it's just an Italian. It's an Italian where white's kind of getting what they want. But honestly, like, I'm not an Italian expert. I think I played the Italian when I started playing chess. The first thing I started playing was the Italian, and then immediately kind of like after maybe like 5 or 6 months, I was like, okay, I don't want to play the Italian anymore, and just started playing other stuff, and I never returned to E4.
I don't like the D3 move in there. I prefer the D4. I prefer playing D4 here. This D3, I think, is just like, again, it's a sideline type of variation. White hasn't really got his Italian going. You know, when you play D3 like that, it borders Giacomo Panissimo type lines, and then it's very symmetrical and very boring and very static, and it's not expansive. Whereas if you play D4, you open up the center, and well, now the game gets interesting.
That's going. I mean, I see this just everyone trading.
Yeah, I
Trading
see the trade center there. All right.
Maybe you can also look at Rook 8 to E1, maybe. But then there's Knight F4. No, you have to probably trade. You have to probably trade, and then. But at the very least, if you trade everything at the end, you get your Knight to F5 as white, which is not bad.
Well, board four is clean. I mean, Rook versus pawns there. That should be a clean victory for white. Clean victory.
Ooh, why would you play E4 as black? That was a bit strange, but.
Well, I think maybe what he's trying to look at is Rook E8, F5, F4, you know, that type of thing. But I don't think any of it works, man. Yeah, you got to play B3, then A3, then B4.
Shall we have a look at board 1 again? Because board 1 has an interesting position.
All right, we got, knights versus bishops. Now we're going to get all those bishop, all those people. The bishop pair is stronger than the knight. I love
the knights. Put the knight on C4, and I'm just loving the knights here. It's a beautiful
Yes, if you can get knight C4 and knight D3, you're loving life.
Oh yeah. This is the stuff. This is the stuff. You play knight C4, you play knight D1, knight F2, knight D3.
I gotta say that. I gotta say that. So there, he doesn't even do it, but there. Oh, but knight A2, knight B2, knight D3 does the same thing, by the way.
I like the other way. I like the other way.
So I can understand the logic, right? He doesn't play knight D1 because he doesn't want to break the communication between the rooks. So that's why he goes knight A4. I don't like knight A4 because he can play bishop takes knight now.
Yeah, you can just trade off the bad bishop now, but I don't know.
Well, is white bishop the bad bishop? The black bishop's the bad one.
Well, the black bishop is holding the E5 pawn, and it can in the future it can go from like F8 to D6, and it holds all the pawns because all the pawns are in dark squares. So are we
gonna get knight? Wow, just dropped the pawn.
He just allowed that? I wonder why. Why was he so intent on keeping the bishop that he allowed the pawn to just get captured? I wonder. I mean, maybe he thought, okay, I'm losing the pawn anyway, so I may as well keep the bishops while I'm at it. Because in one sense, actually, I actually don't dislike this too much for black, because now that the c5 pawn is gone, now the black bishop actually has a route into the position via f8 and actually gets some open space. So actually, it's a risky decision. It's unclear, but I can see the reasoning. I don't dislike this actually. He's definitely this just shows he's playing for a win.
Sure. And I will say that both games times has been used wisely. We haven't seen sort of rushed untoward moves, if that makes sense.
Yep. No, everyone's keeping on their toes, not rushing any decisions, staying calm. I like board 2, by the way. Can we go to board 2? They have an interesting game going on.
Definitely we can pop to board 2. Man, why is this stupid thing on? Go away.
Bishop to b6 has just been played. Rook e8. Maybe rook to d1 here, just pressuring the pawn. Maybe doubling the rooks is also a
I was
possibility.
looking at knight f4
Yeah.
because the bishop on I was born on. Yeah. Yes, this is crazy.
Yeah, now rook c7
So
is
rook
going to come
c7 is
in.
coming, yeah. Well, I can't see why you wouldn't play rook c7 now.
You kind of have to. Rook c7, you probably have to go like rook b8. How are you not... Wait, how are you not just losing the b7 pawn?
Bishop, oh, you can't play bishop c6.
Nope. Nah, you wish. You wish you could. No, maybe, maybe there's... Oh, maybe there was queen e6 or something?
Rook takes queen. Bishop takes queen.
So rook takes queen, bishop takes queen, rook takes f8, king takes, let's say. Okay, he wants to keep everything on the board, which makes sense. Queen f6 maybe? Yep, queen f6.
Rook d1 now, I suppose.
Do you have anything better maybe?
Oh, queen takes pawn check might help. with bishop d5. Oh, bishop d4. Look at that. Queen takes pawn check. If the king moves, bishop d4. Okay, so he doesn't. But can't you just play queen takes queen now anyway and then bishop d4?
You sure can. You sure can. You're forcing knight f6. Yeah, knight f6, and then you just go rook f to c1.
You can't play knight f6, eh? Because you had the bishop d4 threat.
Oh, bishop d5, right? Oh, yeah, right. Bishop d5, of course, yeah. Of course. Yeah, but now bishop e5, and you're just locking everything down. And take, bishop e5, yep.
What, you're going to look at a4, b5 here? Oh, we've got a win for Chess Club Politica on board 4 already, but we knew that. We did know that.
Board 5 is about to come to a close as well. House of Duran closing out the game.
Shall we have a look at the closeout there?
Sure, it's a queen finish, where the white king is not exactly a happy camper, I think.
How do you finish this off though?
Well, the basic plan is to put the king on
h7 with f6.
h7 with f6, exactly.
Okay.
And
I
then you
got
just threaten g5, and with g5 it's GG's. g5 GG's, as they say.
If he plays if he plays g4, you can just play queen takes pawn anyway.
I mean queen g4.
No, if he plays pawn g4.
What?
Okay, so now you're going to play. Now you play king h7.
King h7, right? And then queen d7 was forced because queen g4 would be mate.
Yeah, and now you're playing f6. Good night. Ooh. Queen.
Okay, but I take on d5. Where's the issue? I just take on d5.
I was looking for mates.
No, but you don't need to. You don't need to. Just take the pawn. The king's still weak. You have endless checks.
You got no checks. Yeah. Yeah. Queen takes d5 makes sense, doesn't it? He's looking for a mate.
No, but you don't need to. Like this, I don't know. Like to me, you have 2 minutes on the clock. Oh, sorry, 4 minutes on the clock. You just there's no need to force things that.
Oh, you're saying it this way. How's this one nasty?
Or
the king goes. The king goes to the e4. I mean, it's the same principle, isn't it?
It is.
The only difference is he's taking off the queen, so there's no chance of any monkey business.
Yeah, this is over. We can go to different boards.
Yeah, this is done. We happy with that, yeah?
Yeah. Let's go. Oh, board 3. Look
So
at board
Dirac.
3. The king hunt. King hunt on board 3. The GM, no mercy for the 2200. No mercy for the weak.
Yeah, this looks like just a matter of time. So that looks like
he's just
Chestnut
breaking
Politica
through.
taking 3 up in the first. Let's go look at board 2.
Board 2, yes sir.
Oh, look at those bishops, man. Look at those
Oh my god.
bishops.
This is gross.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I mean, he's gonna play
Bishop
literally.
d5 and
Yeah.
bishop d5. GG's.
You can take my pawn. I'm gonna push the pawn and you're gone. Push the pawn and you're gone.
Ay. And now you can go like bishop d5, bishop g8, bishop h7. You pick up all the
Attention,
pawns.
we are being followed.
Hey, Nini Drindle, thank you for the follow.
We're going to be 4 up. Yep.
Yep,
And there is a
4.
resignation.
Okay, let's go look at Mr.
4
Bojan.
up.
Mr. Bojangles.
Okay, this is the most balanced game that we have. Bojan up a pawn, as it seems. Yes, he's
It looked like he was in a bit of a mess, but he seems to have unhinged himself.
Yeah, Morpex is really fighting here. This is good stuff.
And you know the funny thing is, if Mr. Bojan pulls a draw, all Chess Club Politica need is a yeah. How's this for a scenario? If Chess Club Politica win the next game, they through to the next round, immaterial of what the final results are. If they draw this game and win the next game, they through to the next round, because a draw for them allows them to go through because they finished top of the log.
Tough. Wow.
So I mean, as you know, as winners of top of the log, you always have that advantage that a draw or a win is in your favor, as long as you don't lose. So your opponents always have to play to beat you because you've always got a way out. Clever.
Not too bad. This is not the worst position to be in if you're Cheska Politica.
No, look, it's 4-0 up and quite convincing. Really good games of chess, but very convincing technical displays of pushing the points through and giving the power. Better or worse than a penalty shootout? Well, I mean, like, I feel sorry for the underdog team because you got to win. You don't have a drawing option. You don't have. Yeah, there is that argument. If you play well across the league, you should have an advantage going into the playoffs. I do agree with the notion, but and again, it works, right? It works, but you just got to. The more you do this, the more you realize you got to feel for the underdog team because you can't draw. Puzzle Rush shootout. Near. There's no ways I'm doing a Puzzle Rush shootout. Commentator, no. Yes, can you imagine? Hey, can you imagine?
My God, no. You're like, oh, he got one wrong. Oh, look, he got one right. He got another one right. This is just riveting commentary.
I wonder if he's going to see. What if he's going to see knight d6? Oh wait, knight d6 is wrong. It's actually queen takes b6. You know, especially when they get to like puzzles 34 and up, and now you've got to really analyze.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, as a commentator, like you're just reading off engine lines because like because you won't be able to solve them before the players do because the players are amazingly strong.
Yes,
like you're just kind of sitting there like, oh, you know, he got one, nice.
It's 1-1. The clash is on. There's 2 seconds left for the can to get it. Oh, he doesn't make it. You know, can you imagine the commentary on that? Oh my gosh, this looks very drawish now. Or am I wrong? No, this is very drawish.
Yeah, because you like even if white wins the pawn, like you just as you get the black rook, you get it behind the pawn.
Oh, that's a
Oh.
clever move. That's a clever move, man.
No, it's not. No, 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 no,
What?
no. This loses.
How does this lose?
Because you take and then you run the king. No, wait. Hold on.
What? I'm confused.
Yeah. No, no. Wait. After rook g5, let me just. Takes, king e2, king g7. Yeah, because you get the king to the center. You lock out the king. I mean, okay. Do you want to analyze this, or do you want to stay with the game?
No, no, wait, stay with the game. Stay with the game.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. We don't have to stay. It's a draw.
Okay.
So Chester Politica only need a win now. One from how's that? 1 from 5 games is what you need.
I have a feeling there's a decent chance they can manage this. I'm just gonna say this.
Okay, so let's go for the worst scenario. They only need a draw from 5 games.
Well, gonna be fun. Going to be a fun time for the Polar side. Let's just put it that way. I mean, there's nothing. They have nothing to lose now. Honestly, like they can just play chess and see what you can do.
Just go have a heart attack and go look at board 5, House of Duran, the White Beasters, and just breathe for a moment before you say anything.
That is an interesting position. That's right. What opening even is this? It was a Tripowski.
Stop the opening. I want to know one question. Where's White's king going? There's no pawn cover.
I mean, to be fair though, because there's no f6 to open up the center, like the White king is actually kind of safe.
No, but I'm saying after pawn takes pawn, c takes pawn, you can't. Yeah, there we go. There's pawn takes pawn, c takes. That king can't go anywhere. As soon as Black can get his rook on, there will get a rook. Takes.
Yeah, but there's no way to attack the king though. He's safe on e1. It's fine.
No, I understand there's no way to attack the king, but my principle is that you want to castle your king. You can't castle anywhere. There's no castling for White here. Like that's my point. There's no castling for White, and. The white pawns are so far advanced. Like, how are you going to defend all of that? There's no castling for
white. I don't know. It's the king on e1. I always like games when you don't need to castle your king. When you're just like I don't care. I don't care. You know, attack me.
Okay, guys. As you have seen, it is
5-1.
It's 5-1. So Chess Club Politica have made it to the semi-finals.
Yes.
So congratulations to them. We can conclude the stream there, Andrew, if you're happy.
Oh, if you're happy, I'm happy. I'm always happy. I mean, they've qualified. I mean, that's what we were waiting for, weren't we?
Yes, that's what we were. It did go to tight. Some games do go to plan, do go to rating. But I got to give a shout out to Piotr Janasz from Wiedź Wadowice, great captain and organizer. They've had a great season, just making the playoffs. Always bring lots of boards. So great to have them. Well done for making it to this stage. But Chess Club Politica are a different animal, and you can see the respect that they've shown by fielding all exclusively title players and 2 GMs. Maybe they're a little bit too hot for Wiedź Wadowice. So congrats to them. So just for the semi-finals, for context, tomorrow we'll have I'll just give the UK time. So it'll be Chess Club Politica will play against Dundee City at 4 p.m. tomorrow. Then Team Iran Pro, who beat Durham University alumni last week, will play against Chess Club Dragon at 5:15. Then the third place playoff at 6:30, and then the final at 7:45 p.m., which does clash with the Club World Cup football final, but no one really cares about that. So
don't forget, man. Tomorrow is the Wimbledon final. Like this is.
Oh, it is. Yes.
Yeah. I think it's like 3 p.m. I think. Sinner playing against Alcaraz. Like
Oh
I will
yeah.
be I will be firmly planted in front of the TV. I'm not going. I'm not going anywhere on that tomorrow.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, that's number one against number two in the world, isn't it? And you've got the women's doubles final then on that day as well. So yeah, a lot of sport going on, but chess is the big one. Thank you, Vincenz, for joining us and staying on
Of
the
course.
theme for this. And
Lovely as always. I've always.
thank you. Let me know when you're back in the UK. It'd be good to catch up. And
Of course, man.
yeah, look forward to seeing who ends up. So well done everyone who's been involved today, and it's been a great stream and lots of viewers, which is always good. And thanks chess.com and Chess and Bridge for sponsoring as always. Good. Any final words, Andrew?
No, to the best team to win tomorrow for the finals, and come join us again. We'll have some laughs, we'll have some cries, and we'll see some exciting chess. Thanks again for joining us, Vincenz. It's always good to have you, man. I love having you around. At least
Thank you, man.
At least
It's
there's no
always a pleasure.
gremlins today. No gremlins today.
Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow we get some
maybe.
gremlins.
We got to have one gremlin, right? We got to have one.
Yeah. We do. All right, man.
Right.
You both have a good one, and thank you to the stream. As always, a pleasure, and see you around.
See you around,
Yeah,
Vincenz. Thank you.
Thank you.
And that's us from
Bye-bye.
Chess Heroes, from Peter from Worldchess league.Live, and thanks again to chess.com for this amazing event.
You've got to decide who you're going to raid, Andrew.
Do I have to decide who I have to raid? Oh, okay, hold on. I don't know who's on. Chess TV, who's on? I don't know any of these people. Oh wait, GM Nielsen's. Is that right? Riga. But maybe we should rate someone that's English. Bigfoot. That's German. Not doing well here. Angelica Kahn. Swedish. I'm not doing well with English here, am I?
Oh, it's all right, Andrew. I don't want any controversy here.
No. Well, you pick. We can either do Angelica.
Oh, how about Angelica? Angelica can. How about
Okay,
that?
let's raid her. Let's raid her. Now you gotta get
I was trying to put the challenge for myself, and the next challenge is Worldchess Festival.
So everyone, do join us tomorrow. We're going to be here from 4 p.m. UK time for the semi-finals and finals. So we crown the World Chess League champions. Yeah, I've just got an email. Has Andrew worked out how to do it?
Yeah, I'm on my way. It's coming. I just had to write the right name. There we go.
Oh, this is the longest. Yeah.
And the raid is on. And the raid is on. All right, guys. On that loving note, thank you so much for joining us. And we'll be back again tomorrow.
Yeah, what do we have else?
Cheers,
we
Peter.
have the game of...
Cheers, bye-bye.
Right now.
Are we off?